Great job, George. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you. So next up, we got our editor / technical director, Edgardo. I'll see you in the control room, brother. Next up, we got our technical director / camera operator, Ian. Next up, our audio engineer, sharp as a tack, Sebastian Hackett. Next up, he doesn't just cut Luca's hair. He doesn't just cut JJ Redick's hair. He's our staff barber, JC. Shout out to you, brother. Next up, a woman of many talents, Mandy Gill Arena assistant, Krista. Next up, you'll see her filming content in the background in all of our content that we do here at Gil's Arena. Angela, our social media manager. Around the camera, Angela, we did discuss it. And Carolyn, our production coordinator. I'm just kidding, Angela. Thank you. Next up, our production manager, de lo mío, Deb! Next up, he's a man of many talents, mainly our director of content from Fordham University, Sebastian Green! Shout out to the staff getting their flowers today. Next up, our audio engineer, Michael. Next, shout out to my guy, a key piece of the puzzle here, director of photography, Carlos. And next, we cannot forget the man that built the place, our director, Paolo! Last but not least, I am your executive producer, son of Ivelis and Luis Martinez, Dominican boy, Steve Martinez. I appreciate it. And now, your Gil's Arena starting lineups! Damn, guys, come on. First up, Agent Zero, 6'4" guard out of Arizona, Hibachi Gilbert Arenas!
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Next up, 6'4" guard out of USC. You know him as Swaggy P. Nick. Yeah!
I'm 6'7". 6'7". 6'7". 6'7".
You 6'7"?
Yes.
You don't look that tall, man.
Damn, you don't get you can't get my introduction wrong like that on $1 million.
Oh, wow.
I mean, million subscribers.
Wow. Okay. Next up, guard out of Duke University, Lexie Brown.
Thank you.
All right, we're not doing heists no more. Next up, guard from North Carolina, Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants. And next up, he's merely a host from UCLA, Josiah Johnson.
We got the sage. We got the sage. What's up, Bracken?
How you doing,
What's up,
brother?
what's up, bro?
You can't say shit.
What's up?
You can't say
What's
shit.
up?
For last.
It was too turned up in the arena.
That was some good old work right there.
Okay.
Grade A.
Very cheap.
You can't say that.
All right,
Appreciate
guys,
all
a
y'all.
toast to 1 million subscribers.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
Ooh, shit.
That was
That was cute.
That was beautiful. Appreciate all our crew. Welcome back to Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially at 1 million subscribers on our Gil's Arena YouTube channel. Want to thank all of you out there for helping us get to where we're at. Want to thank this amazing crew, this amazing cast. Shout out to Canyon, Cheryl, Mr. B, who cannot be here with us today, but are here with us in spirit. How everybody feeling right now?
good. Hot. It's hot.
It is a little hot.
Damn.
A little toasty.
A little hot, a little toasty.
Lot of niggas in
Is
the
that like
arena.
a championship feel? You know what I mean?
Let's ask the only person with championship experience.
A little close.
Close. Well,
It's the champagne, you know.
Lexie, that
It's
what a
more
championship
champagne,
feels
though.
like?
More
yeah.
champagne.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was only a winner that No, y'all three. Why am I on? Why am I here?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, he did, man.
Yeah, 3 winners.
Big three.
3 winners.
WNBA.
I won
Natty.
I won today. I got 2 dozen. 2 dozen. Yeah. Ooh, we did it.
We did it.
But as we said, it's official. Over the weekend, we reached 1 million subs on our Gil's Arena YouTube channel. So we're going to celebrate this incredible milestone today, all week, and probably for the rest of our lives. I'm going to be real. I ain't never did 1 million of anything, so
Job's not done.
job not finished.
Job's not done.
We got 1 mil, now we got to get to 2.
Yes, sir.
But Gil, what does it mean to you to see Gil's Arena officially go platinum?
I mean, it's exciting.
You out here blowing this shit?
Let's just be honest, right? No one thought we would be here this long.
Yeah.
Right? You know, especially how we started. You know, a lot of other shows, a lot of corporations thought we would have been banned off YouTube.
Shit, I did.
You know, yeah, I know, but didn't understand that we are actually talented, right? So, you know, the fact that we're still standing is not a surprise, but I don't think they know we're about to blow them out of the water like we've been doing, because no matter how many subs they have, they're not beating us in numbers. They're not beating us in numbers.
Peekaboo.
We see all the rankings. That's fine. I watch all the rankings. Shout out to every other show out there. You know, it's all love with everybody else in this space. But then I look at their numbers, look at our numbers, and it's a little different. But
Yeah, it's like MJ before like Kobe and Bron came, right? There's no close second. You know what I mean? They just learning, you know.
Talk your shit.
I'm just saying, like
Let
they
'em know.
podcasts, we TV shows, man.
yeah, we are not a podcast. We are a
They
show.
be getting it twisted though, but like on Gilbert Arena's podcast, they said
We elevated, right?
We are now officially a show. Shout out to Underdog for making this all possible. Got a lot of great stuff to get in today as we celebrate our 1 gillion subscribers here on YouTube. And before all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. Kevin Durant's ankle injury may be the final nail in the Suns' coffin this season, but what does the future hold for KD and his current team? The Lake Show bounced back from a humiliating loss to the Bulls with a win over the Grizzlies to regain control of the 4th spot. What do the Lakers need to do to avoid the play-in in a tight Western Conference? And the Pistons and Wolves got into an all-out brawl Sunday in Minnesota. Is it time for the league to take Joe Mazzulla's advice and bring back fighting? That was a crazy one. It was choking, meat grabbing, fans getting got. It was all kind of stuff going on.
Somebody trying to grab them a whole nice little hot dog without the bun.
Hot dog, no bun.
Relax.
But before we get on all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog, and we want to thank the fine people at Underdog for giving Gil's Arena this opportunity, this platform. So help us by downloading the app using promo code GIL. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick'em. As for tonight, Gil, you have some picks up in your partner pack on the Underdog app. Let's take a look if we can, please. You got Tyrese Halliburton higher, 14.5 points. Ooh, you taking on the Kings? That's low. Yeah, how you get the 14.5 on that?
Huh?
You know some people over there.
Man.
14 against his former team, you already know he's about to cook. You got Sabonis, higher 13.5 points. He takes on the Pacers, his former team. You got AD, lower 10.5 rebounds.
I know that was tricky. It started off at 11.5, so that means everybody's going lower because he's not playing as much, and there's an actual center there that's grabbing all the rebounds, so he's not sitting there like he used to be. So he's, huh?
Who's their center?
Gafford and yeah, so they're back there. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's been at like the 6, 7, 5 area. So
you got some baseball as well. Shohei Ohtani.
Oh yeah, I'm a Dodger fan
Higher.
now.
Oh, there you go,
feel
Gil.
me?
God bless you. We finally
I
converted
bought
you.
all the Dodger jersey. I mean, I even bought the Japanese / American ones. They got hearts and flowers on them. I'm like, shit, why not?
So Shohei higher, 0.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He'll get that done in the first inning. And Juan Soto, I know black. Lower, 3.5 hits, runs, RBIs.
Only because he's from New York, you know. He ain't.
Well, no, but he on the Mets now. So yeah, no, it's still.
Is that New York?
It still tracks. It still tracks.
It ain't
I know,
New York
but
Mets?
I thought it was Yankee slander, but Mets deserve slander as
It's
well.
the New York Mets, right?
It is the
that's
New York Mets.
You know, that's like the Clippers of New York.
Yankees out there cooking. Yankees got the new torpedo
I'm
bat.
just being honest with you.
Clippers of New York, please.
Right?
They won, though. They
Facts,
won.
bro. That's fucking facts.
Hey, they had the bag though.
Facts.
They had the bag for him.
Like the fact that you had to think about it, that lets you know they're not.
I know, I knew both
They got a
teams,
lot of-
but it was just some Yankee slander for Steve. We still got our
Yeah.
ongoing World Series beef. I know Black Juan Soto, but if you like these picks and want to ride with them, go ahead, download the Underdog app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a special pick 'em. Gil, we asked the chat if they're riding or fading with your picks tonight. It must be because we're at a Gillian. 70% of the chat riding with your picks.
They should be. I've been kind of like on fire.
You've been sending it in the chat.
I've
You've
been
doing
on
numbers.
fire. Like if they just take protection,
Like, damn.
they got a 90-something% chance of winning.
Okay. Well, we will find out tonight. If you want to get your bread right, go ahead, download Underdog.
Need protection in life, too. 90%. You gonna get that shit, too.
I don't think that's the worst thing out there. It's called child support.
And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get it is going around.
It's saved for 90%.
It is
That hits
going
your
around.
That nigga that caught that shit the other day.
Yeah, that hits your pockets real bad,
He
right?
going through it. He said, I never thought I'd get this shit.
Still no cure. But they're working hard to find
Just
one.
don't pass that shit along, bro. Leave
But
that shit.
as we mentioned, we appreciate all the love for Gil's Arena. We're showing it back with our Gillian subscriber giveaway. So we were at 997,000 followers after the show on Thursday. And shout out Cemetery Larry, Larry's Arena, did your thing. Brought the work, brought Zebo, Tony Allen, Simba, hot wings and things.
Yeah, shout out to Out the Mud. Yeah, my
Shout out to
God.
Out the Mud.
Glad to be
Simba,
back
shout out.
here.
Yeah.
We're not calling out the Mother Podcast. Y'all are a show too. I know y'all just cracked 100,000, but keep doing your thing, man. It's been great to see y'all flourish. But we are giving away $1,000 to 3 lucky winners at the end of the show as a part of our Gil's Arena Gillian subscriber giveaway. Giveaway is officially closed now. We hit that million, but you got to see what we got in store when we get to 2 million. It's gonna be right. But let's get
We
into
ain't
it.
got shit right now.
Well, shit, it's gonna take.
I'm just saying we ain't got nothing right now.
It's
Like,
gonna
you over
take
here
about
like we
6
got a
to 8
real big
weeks.
plan.
We got 6 to 8 weeks, Gil.
We
We got
We
about-
barely planned this one right.
we got
Oh,
6 to 8 weeks to figure it out.
We got 3 people just chilling, talking about, hey, can y'all just wait till Thursday? I'm like, shit. Should have been here Monday.
Let's get it going. Again, shout out Kenya, Cheryl Swoops, Mr. B out of Milwaukee, Kenya with the fam. Swoop doing her thing, but we appreciate all y'all as well. Y'all are here in spirit today as we celebrate this 1 million subscribers on the Gil's Arena YouTube channel. And like Shaw said, job not finished. We got a lot of work to do. So let's get into it. We all have a morning routine. Recently, influencer and online coach Ashton Hall has been going viral for sharing his morning routines. Let's take a look if we can. So Hall wakes up before 4 a.m. And prepares for his day.
Why are they so buzzed?
A lot of Saratoga water involved. Glad they're cutting the bag. So, gets the workout in, gets it all going. A little meditation, a little prayer, a little Bible study, never hurt nobody. And has multiple multiple face dips in the bowl of Saratoga water, as we see right here. That's a good move. I gotta incorporate that into my daily routine.
His legs need
Yeah.
to match the top.
Yeah, it goes.
Let me grab my fanny pack.
But, gotta have a fatty pack. Oh, get the work in. There's a lot of shit going on. I don't get out of bed for about
It's
8:15. So
the camera angles.
Cold dive at 7 a.m.
you already know.
People ain't even at work, man. We lying.
I don't think
Money
he's
never
lying.
sleeps.
He lying,
I don't
man.
think
They
so.
not doing the pool at 7 a.m.
He
Like,
writes
They're
the banana
cleaning it,
peels
yeah.
on his face.
Money never. Hey, my favorite part.
Go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get into at least 10,000.
you did business before you did breakfast?
That's a hustler right there.
Boy, he tripping.
Is he sponsored by that water? He should
I
be
hope
now.
so. You got cases of it
Should
at
be
the
now.
crib.
I mean, he's sponsored by Underdog.
Shout out Ashton Hall.
Yeah, he's part of the team.
Is he
Member
really?
of the Underdog family.
Oh.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Hall's amassed nearly 11 million followers on an Instagram account, inspired others to post videos of their own routines, including you, Gil, as you recently gave fans a small
That
glimpse
was a little snippet.
into
That
your.
wasn't
It was a
real-
small
yeah,
glimpse.
that was
It was
just
just a snippet, but we got it right here for everybody to check out.
Okay.
Okay, I see this. What the fuck?
Slow down.
Okay, the body looking
Yeah,
tight,
you looking
though.
strong.
Why you gonna leave me hanging? Thank you, man. Damn, firm grip, man.
Relax.
Yeah, what you preparing for?
Huh?
What are you getting ready for?
The beach coming.
The beat is almost
Ready?
summer.
I told wifey, like, hey, when I hit the beach, whatever comes, comes. You feel me?
I mean,
The lion not sagging no more. He ain't frowning. He
Yeah, I told, that's it.
ain't like this.
flip it.
He ain't like this. That mother like,
Yeah, I told you, you got me when I was big. You gotta re-win me. You know what I mean?
You gotta re-win me? It's crazy.
That was the old Gil.
Y'all already know, when you get to the league, you gotta upgrade. You
You gotta
know?
look nice and slim and
getting ready for the
healthy.
one-on-ones, the two-on-two?
No.
Why you dribbling the ball then?
I just told you the beach.
fuck you dribbling the ball for?
Good
I teach my
cardio.
son.
It's good cardio.
Have a minute. Motherfucker, you just dribbling the ball like you about to do and one mixtape on the motherfucker.
He's at McDonald's. He's at McDonald's. He's at the McDonald's, in New York working out.
Shout out Elijah
Those
Arenas.
moves you show him to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Show him
Gil,
that, okay.
we gave you
This
love.
son's eating McDonald's. That's all they eating over there.
That's enough. That's enough.
Damn.
Man.
Same
We
shit.
supposed to be unified on the couch today. That's enough. But Gil, Elijah Arenas, in Brooklyn, getting ready to play in the McDonald's All-American game tomorrow. He's been killing out there in practices. Shout out Elijah, doing your thing. Made a poor decision going to USC, but we're gonna give him a pass.
Shout out to that,
gonna
man.
give
That
him
was
a
on the
pass.
show. That kind of boosted our ratings when he signed to USC. It was like,
But brings me to my next point. So Gil, you said that's just a snippet of your morning routine. What's your full morning routine look like? If you could give it to us.
Oh no, because I wake up at 4:30. So from 4:30 before I come here, I gotta film that.
all right, so why do people wake up at 4:30? What's the difference? Why? Like, what's the point? I just want to know the
No,
reason.
I
Is
do
it-
the same thing. Because everything you can do all these things at 6,
Yeah, that's so.
7, or 8, depending on your
Like
schedule.
when people used to say he work out at 4 in the morning, like I could work out do the same time
At like 9.
But can you do multiple workouts?
No, you could. Just fortunate for me, I was blessed with my father working graveyard shift. So that's what time he used to, he'd wake up at 1, 2 in the morning to go to work. So
Damn.
I just naturally woke up. So that actually became a habit. But it actually
You
helps
did wake
me
out. You
with
did,
workouts.
you did, you
So I
did.
can work out at least 2 times before we had team practice.
Yeah.
And then all I have to do is just now match you so you can't catch up in front of me.
People get up early, but then you have to go to sleep early. So you're losing time somewhere. You're either going to go to sleep early
but
and
how
wake
many
up
people
early.
work out really from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.?
That's the time to move with the hour.
That extra time that you're
I go at
gaining at
9.
night is really not
Yeah.
even helping, it's
Yeah,
not
4:30
helping
is
your
too
career.
early. 6 a.m. is cool. 4:30 is crazy.
I don't get
That's
out.
why. What time do you wake up at?
Probably 9, 10.
Cap.
9, 10.
Stop lying to these people, man.
I do.
You got 7 kids, man.
They
up at 4:30, 1:30.
They wake me up, but they
gotta
get gone.
feed 3 of them, right? At least 2 of them still
I'm the picker up.
breast.
I pick her up, pick them up. She take them to school, so I don't have to wake up. Don't touch daddy while he sleep. I got shit to do. When they get back, I got to play and shit. So yeah, I got a routine.
Oh, that's the routine?
They ain't got to work out.
So how would your routine look?
Sleep. I got the baby. I gotta take care of the baby. I got the baby around 8:30 or something because she gotta take him to school. So he'll wake up crying. I lay him on my chest. He go to sleep. You feel me? I'm a dad shit. Wake up on sleep. Get my Starbucks. DoorDash my Starbucks. And then I come here.
Yeah, that shit ain't going viral. So
Yes, it is. They love babies. I gotta clean up babies and the burp and shit. You feel me? I look like a dad of the year. I ain't gotta take off my chest and do a fucking N1 mixtape move like this.
I ain't gotta worry about that.
So let's move over this side of the couch. Lexie, what does your morning routine look like?
I get up at between 6 and 7, and I'll do Pilates, and I'll go to the court, and then I'll come here.
Okay.
Very simple.
routine.
Yeah.
Simple.
Write in
but
my
effective.
journal if I have time.
You got a journal? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where you
Yeah.
writing at? Where you writing in the journal?
What do you mean?
Like thoughts?
Yeah.
Like goals?
Yeah.
Goals, thoughts. Sometimes I'll just write things I'm thankful for.
Secrets.
No secrets are in there.
No secrets in the journal.
No. I keep those up here.
Shy, how about yourself? What does your morning routine look like?
I can't talk about it on.
What you give me
Too hot for
for?
TV?
Can't talk about it. It's a lot. I might record it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna record.
I might record it.
Can't talk
I
about
might
it.
record it.
Set the
I might
stage for
record
a
it.
viral video.
I don't know.
Shout
I'm
out,
thinking
respect
about it. I'm like, that's not viral. I think I could try to top that.
All right.
Nah, I see.
If you recorded a video, what rating would it get?
Ban.
10.
Ban for TV.
Man, too hot for TV.
Too hot for TV.
Let's just say,
Who has a
you can pull
rated
out
R
your credit card. You
morning
can pull out your
routine?
credit
Who
card.
has a rated R morning routine? Is that what you just said?
NC 17.
Supposed to start with good energy and happiness.
Oh, it's incredible energy. Flowing all through that motherfucker. It's 6 in the morning. And then again at 7. Shit, we taking a break. I want to get some coffee, and then I read a little bit, right? And then, they call again. Bet. I'll be back.
You gotta lay out their clothes and stuff the night before. Do everything the night before.
Your kids?
Yeah. Practice shit the night
That's the
before.
Bro, your kids are not putting their clothes out the night before.
No, I do it.
Oh, no.
I like to see them fresh,
That's
important.
cute.
I iron and clean the shoes, all that night before.
You're a good father, Nick.
Yeah.
Good job, Nick.
Big
We
parents
appreciate and respect it. All right, well, let's get into some
Learn
real
shit, man.
basketball
get
talk.
that.
Pistons have developed a reputation for crashing out this season, reminiscent of the bad boys teams of old as the franchise gets back to their winning ways. Sunday night, things got turned all the way up in Minnesota, led to a malice in the Wolves Palace. Let's take a look at the highlights. So 2 squads have been chirping and playing physical during the game. And early in the second quarter, Isaiah Stewart was hit with a tech after pushing Dante DiVincenzo. Moments later, all-out melee ensued after DiVincenzo, Nas Reed, and Ron Holland got into it during a dead ball. All 10 players on the court, along with both teams' coaching staffs, rushed to the action as Beef Stew hemmed up DiVincenzo in the stands by the baseline. Fans didn't know what to do.
Oh my God.
They're not used to that level of turned upness. Anthony Edwards was on the Wolves bench at the time and after the game jokingly said he didn't see shit, while Cade Cunningham was out with a calf injury. There were 7 total ejections in the game with Beef Stew Holland, Marcus Sasser, and head coach J.B. Bickerstaff getting booted on the Pistons side, and Reed, DiVincenzo, and assistant coach Pablo Prigioni getting ejected on the Wolves side. We also had this angle of the action shot by a fan who was near courtside. As you can see, Beef Stew had DiVincenzo hemmed up.
He said he had who? He ain't even in it.
Beef Stew, DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he ain't
Wait, who's on the
touching
floor?
Dick.
Oh, no.
He on the ground.
Then I think that's Nas Reed on the ground.
No,
Okay. I was like,
It was,
on the floor.
it was a double up. They had some things they wanted to get off their chest. Beef Stew let the crowd know. Detroit, get the F out of here.
He loved fighting.
He love fighting, bro.
As the internet pointed out, 6 career 20-point games, 6 career ejections during his time in the league. So Wolves went on to win the
Hey,
game.
cameraman.
You got some people.
I'm sorry,
behind
cameraman. Like, listen,
You got some people behind you.
when we looking at things, you got to keep the camera off us, man. That's how we get in trouble.
Oh, he had the camera.
Right? Yeah. You had the camera on my
Thank you,
my
brother.
eyes was
Thank
looking up
you,
and
thank you,
everything.
brother. Thank you, brother.
All right, come on, man. Y'all trying to get us in trouble. That's how I got caught last time. I had to sleep on the couch for that. Okay?
No reckless eyeballing in the arena, please. But Wolves went on to win the game. That's not really the story here. Gil, you were hanging out with Melly while all this was going down. You had this
Seen
reaction.
that.
They say the Pistons out there squabbling, and I'm here. I want to watch the fight. Instead of oh man, I want to get back to the game, man. Damn. Over here with this deep shit. Why they out there beefing, baby? They beefing in them streets, in the basketball streets. See, I left the party. I had to come watch this. Yeah, Trizzo, let's get
That dog.
Hello, baby.
Hey, baby.
How you doing?
You done? I'm done.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're insane.
Yeah, baby. I'm sorry. I had to come watch.
It's done. You missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I watched it right here.
It's
What I missed.
recorded.
It's okay.
Okay.
Right. Could have watched it any other time.
Could have.
Could have watched it.
It was exciting, though. But let's start on this side of the couch. Shaw, what was your reaction to seeing that Piston Wolves brawl Sunday night?
It was good to see.
About time?
Yeah. I mean, even though it all was fake and wasn't really going nowhere, nobody really wanted to do anything, but probably the two teams in the league that really got that grit outside of Houston that'll really go out there and show you what they got and leave it all on the floor. I respect it, for sure.
Lexie, what you think about that fight last night?
I'm glad they actually fought. I mean, I'm tired of seeing them like fake square up and stuff. So to see them actually get into it was entertaining. I'm glad no one got hurt. But it's nice to see players like stand up for their teammates. But I didn't even think the foul on Nas Reed was even that crazy. So I wasn't watching the game. I was watching girls' college all day yesterday.
Oh,
But,
shout out.
but yeah.
Blame you watch those Bruins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what time it is. Corey.
Yeah.
They looking good out there.
Yeah, we living good in Westwood.
Yeah. They
Hot
might.
I know you work.
was
Like, we still got our IG
Thanks.
bet going.
Hey.
Hawkes family. Shout out Jaime Hawkes Sr.
They might
Rest of the
win that
family.
shit.
Gabriella Hawkes
They
did her
just
thing.
might.
But this side of the couch, Swaggy, what was your reaction to that?
First off, that was a flex. The car, a little flex, a little Gil flex. Watching it on the screen in the car and shit.
Every car now got a TV.
No, it don't. My van I got outside don't got.
They got two in the back.
You got a Maybach van.
I do, but it's in Chinese.
Yeah, I tell you, you're not supposed to read.
The kids is like,
Ni hao.
You can't read anyway.
I ain't gonna argue, you know. Thank you, I appreciate it.
We're at $1 million, Flash, so you spread the positivity,
Tell me
brother.
that was a van driver. I mean,
Don't it make you feel like a van truck?
I mean, just think to the mother. Damn. But it do come in handy for other stuff. But look though, I did use it, but you might have to wipe it down. Yeah, might have to wipe it down.
Can y'all take the sage out to Swaggy?
Yeah, the van do the whole thing. But yeah, I like
Blessed
to see
in
it.
China.
Say that again? What'd you say? It comes in handy?
It comes because I got like I be moving shit. You know, I be moving shit. Yeah.
Little dealer.
Okay. Save.
Got PTSD from that.
Oh, that's how I felt, huh?
That's how it felt.
Yeah, so what was that again?
That's how it really felt. You see me the next day, it's crazy. But look though,
It
man.
was it the next day?
Can I answer the question?
Answer.
So look,
It was like 3 weeks later.
can I get my gun? I brought it the other. Is the gun that's in the locker room. I mean, yeah, just bring it just in case.
It's loaded too.
Yeah, it's loaded. So somebody needs to slap Isaiah ass. I gotta see if he really tough. I know he punked you and all in Vegas, but somebody gotta just
Seattle.
Seattle, Tacoma area at the Zeke end.
It wasn't actually a punk.
It was
a conversation.
It was a Debo. It was like
it was a
what
lot.
what
It was a
happened?
lot more. It was a lot more.
Oh, no.
It was a lot more dangerous than you all believe it to be.
Yeah.
It was a lot more confrontational than
Wait, what happened?
people think.
He ran up on Gil. We were getting ready to do a shoot.
We was talking to
B-Line.
B-Roy.
Yeah.
B-Roy.
I was having a nice little conversation with B-Roy,
Shout out Brandon Roy.
and he decided to walk up on me.
Who does that off the court? That's when you know you kind of crazy.
No, but it looked like he was paying homage at first. Like he walking up like, yo, what's up? And he, now that I got you here.
Now that I got you.
It was one of them.
Now
It was
that I
one of
got
them.
you
And like,
alone.
and looked
You
around
was
like,
stuck on guard.
ain't nowhere to run either. Like we
Nowhere to
was
run.
right there where the door was. He was like,
I had to look at. They got the cameraman. Shot right there with me.
Josiah sitting down over there, so we good, but we like, yeah, he's a big,
I'm not
he's
gonna
a
lie.
big motherfucker, man.
Josiah-
I'm not gonna lie. I did the math, and it wasn't
like a
enough. But I was ready to
security
take an ass whooping in Gil's defense. I was like, damn, you look big as fucking real life, dude.
Yeah, he
Stu.
was like, God damn.
While he was talking, I was trying to calculate the moves. Like, okay,
If he gonna swing,
like if I run, try to turn, or can shot block him before I get
And
away.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, should I step in? I'm like, nah.
You try to play it off?
He must have did
Try to be
some shit
funny?
to this
Huh?
nigga. He
Try to
must
play it
have-
off?
Hell no, I was trying to play it off.
you know how bullshit.
Once he started talking, I realized he didn't read the same thing I wrote.
It was like 7 paragraphs ago on the IG.
I know. I just realized he didn't read what I had wrote.
He don't look like he reading.
I was thinking. I had to Google. I had to Google exactly what I read, and I was like, yeah, he had to play in the NBA. Cause
No, he ain't read that. He heard it.
He
Yeah,
heard.
Yeah, he heard. He heard
what?
it. He heard. He seen the letters and heard it. Like he seen it. He's like, nigga,
name?
what? I can't wait to
Seen
see your
the
ass.
letters
What
and
you
heard
say
it.
about my mama? I ain't say nothing about your mama, nigga. I seen it. You know, you heard it, bro. You didn't see nothing. I didn't write none of that.
Nah,
shit.
because I said, yo, you don't know the NBA fighting playbook. I said, you supposed to wait till your teammates grab you, and then you pretend it so you don't lose no money.
So this is when Beef Stew tried to rush LeBron.
LeBron, yeah.
Pistons
Oh,
Lakers
that
game.
I was like, yeah, you're supposed to wait till your teammates get you, and then you pretend so you don't lose no money, right? You give the fans what they want, and then you still. And I think he read that he waited till his teammates got there to pretend to be tough.
He read.
Wasn't he running free?
No, he read.
No,
he read. Man, you acted like a little bitch.
You gonna wait
That's what he heard.
You gonna wait till
He
he
heard that. Did you call me a bitch?
Yeah, because when he said, and I knew there was a problem. He said, so my teammates are here now.
Yeah, that's what he said. As soon as he was
said
like,
that?
yeah. But he looked around first. He looked around. He was just like,
And then
what's
Gil,
up,
you were
what's up,
like,
what's up? We was like, ooh.
You didn't understand what I said. So.
He said, my teammates ain't here yet.
We was like, huh?
But they were not.
Yeah, we was
His
like,
teammates
huh?
were not
He
here.
was like, nah, that shit you said.
No, so
Yeah,
he
I
voted
remember.
for all y'all like that by himself.
Well,
There
Gil-
wasn't a bunch of Jamaicans.
Well,
Nah, I'm gonna tell you this. He wasn't.
Did you seen a bunch of Jamaicans?
It wasn't.
Nah, he was all of them. He was all of Jamaicans. Like, you know how Jamaicans got a lot of jobs? All his jobs was whooping ass.
All four.
All
All
five.
three of y'all. What is that? All three of y'all.
He was Birdman without the other ones, right? It was just him.
Damn.
I ain't got no teammates now. I had to look like,
he did not.
yeah.
Damn,
Damn.
that's kind
And the way he was talking, I was just like,
Did you clear the air?
I'm not about to.
cleared it
somebody
up?
got
The air was
Nah.
not clear.
Oh.
It was.
How
it
did
was,
that?
It was
how
left
did that
musty.
interaction end?
How did it end?
Yeah, how did
I
that
end the same way it's supposed to end.
Security?
Keep my name out your keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
And like Chris Rock didn't do, I was like, you right? Yes,
He
sir.
said that?
No, it was just yes, sir. I got you. Okay, yeah.
No doubt.
Nah, that ain't. See, you growing up.
So you would have got dragged.
You growing up.
I didn't have it.
You growing up?
I didn't have it. I
I'm
wasn't
about to
out of my
say,
element.
you growing up.
You know, hey, listen, I was thinking, well,
You growing up.
You lucky you wasn't in my spirit world. Oh my God,
growing
I
up.
had them draft.
Nick.
They would have took a lot of them,
Nick.
but I would have paid a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
Growing up.
Bad
he
thing
won.
is, we had to go out and play against the nigga after that encounter. I had to go guard him.
What you mean?
We was doing
Where was
the
it?
Isaiah the pro-am shit.
It was a pro-am thing.
So me and
it was
BJ
in his hometown.
Me and BJ was
Yeah.
filling in. We just, we just out there.
The Zeke end in Tacoma.
I'm saying.
We rode out to the Zeke end to
You don't
support
lose.
Okay.
You don't
Isaiah
lose.
Thomas.
Got it.
Great community. It was for the
Oh,
community
y'all
though.
played.
You didn't have to jump him.
No, I had to let him know I was guarding him. Like, yeah, hey,
Hey, he's strong out there.
Hey, you strong,
was
but I'm
strong.
strong too. You know what I'm saying? But look, if you're gonna knock him out,
We gotta knock him out.
just knock him out quick.
Gotta knock
don't
him out.
You know what I'm saying? Don't keep beating him. Just hit him one time,
Yeah.
and we gonna pick Gil up and we're gonna carry him to the car.
No. He can't knock Gil out.
He already
No, I'm telling him that.
I would have had to I was speaking first.
I can tell you
I
right
was speaking
now.
first, and then you just got to
We
jump.
would have all swung. It just won. It would have been
Man,
like
I
a
would've
Stephen
told
A.
y'all-
Stephen A. swinging
For
on
sure.
Bron.
We was gonna
It was-
jump him.
I would
Yeah, they gonna
have
jump.
told y'all to stand down. Don't even
It
worry
would have
about
been
that.
yeah,
Stephen A.
I'm-
swinging on
There's a
Bron
lot of people in
situation.
Detroit that owe me money, and they need to clear that debt.
Damn.
They got to clear that debt. It's like $300,000-400,000.
No,
Right?
we still
You got to
don't
clear
want
your
that
debt.
punch. We still don't want the punch. The punch probably would have been on camera. You can't have us looking like that.
Oh no.
Not looking like that.
Oh,
That's
no.
what I'm saying. I would have
Somebody
swung.
was filming.
That's why I would have swung.
Somebody was
That's why I
actually
would have swung
filming
first.
the
No,
whole
that's the thing.
Cameras,
That was
GoPro.
Like a real camera?
Somebody.
So y'all have the
That was the best part about it.
How diabolical you got to be to film that encounter?
That was the best part about it. Nobody was filled. It would have just been. I had on all white. You would have seen it.
Now I'm scared to
At
be
least
caught
he
by
was-
myself.
I mean,
Yeah.
good for him for walking up on y'all.
But when he left, we were talking
Not good
again.
for him. Because Gil said. this
Even
the
though he
only-
didn't understand
this is
what you
Gil-
said,
This
but-
is what Gil said right after that. He said, it's the one time I ain't bringing my strap.
Yep. I know it.
Good.
That's what I'm saying.
Like in the car, like he felt some type of like.
He
this
felt
nigga-
some way. He
He
really-
was like, man, I can't
this nigga
believe
had the
he felt
audacity to
comfortable.
walk up
Look, he made the calls on the
I
way
know
back.
how
He was
Gil
on the
felt.
phone like,
I know
he
how
was
you felt.
calling like, nah, I got him outside the
Yeah, I
crib,
know
right?
how Gil is. I know
You got
how
his
he felt.
address? Anybody know his address in Detroit?
don't let shit
I'm gonna teach him a
He take his
lesson.
seat around.
He don't let
Ooh-wee.
shit die. bro.
Yeah, it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good at all. I didn't like that feeling.
We talked a lot about on this couch about why dudes don't want to fight nowadays. You get
the
suspended. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just a business decision, right? That's $400,000 or $500,000 decision if you do decide to squabble. Back in October, Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla said the NBA should add more entertainment value by bringing back fighting. So I want to ask this couch: should the NBA allow fighting to help boost ratings? And if so, what should be the criteria? We can't have enforcers like hockey.
No.
He's not about to be
WWE.
rap.
If they get
Yeah.
mad because we're critiquing them now, how bad you think you can't fight, nigga?
Yeah.
You can't
feel like
look
people
at
would get seriously
You
hurt.
can't fight.
Yeah, no fight. You
People
can
would get
wrestle.
injured.
It shouldn't be that much.
Some wrestling.
Well, because hockey and football, you have all this protective gear on.
Well, you
So,
got
like,
skates. You're skating and
they're not
trying to
in-
fight.
Yeah, right. You look goofy.
You look goofy.
You look goofy.
They got
like a
rules though. You
cartoon
gotta grab some
character.
shit. You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta try not to
But
fall.
you have all this stuff on for protection. Like even when football players punch each other in the helmet, I'm like, y'all look
Probably
dumb.
the dumbest shit I think I've ever seen.
And you
gotta
don't feel
help
it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Just something
basketball
to help.
fighting, like people could actually hurt themselves and
Really
hurt each
get knocked
other.
out.
In hockey,
So-
if you fight, it's a 5-minute major penalty, but you get to stay in the game.
But
All
you
they
know,
do is, yeah, go ahead.
you gotta be like, you gotta give credit to actually the players, you know, since Chris Childs, we don't give a shout out to OG.
Yeah.
But since then, like, as many scuffles as we do see, we haven't actually seen someone really throw punches, right? And so you can see that they not really trying to hit each other or hurt each other.
I mean, we've seen choke out.
Like we seen Choke, like I mean Rudy Gobert. I was surprised he even
Sacre Blue.
was trying to be in there. I thought he would have been turned around because last time he was facing
Same way.
the fight, he got his
Same
ass.
way. I thought he was gonna do that to somebody.
Yeah.
It'd be my third.
I'd have been that motherfucker like fight here. I'd have been turned around.
I'd have got
my
bitch
third.
too from the back. Yeah. Ain't no consequence to it no more though. Really, it's like Draymond got away with a lot of shit, so it's like you gotta kind of let shit go now. But like you said, the extreme of it of trying to go and really fight and put hands,
Yeah.
you gotta really dislike somebody.
Yeah,
you gotta be like, nah, I've been wanting to fuck him up anyway. So I think even the consequence of losing that money and suspension and ridicule, it's like, is it worth it? Depending on who you punching, it may be.
Is that why we don't see beef like
And
we
the
used
thought
to see
of
back
you
in the
might
day?
Get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
The only actual hands is Chris Paul and Rondo because they actually.
Oh yeah. And that was a cheap. He kind of.
Yeah. Other than that, you don't really see nobody's trying to really.
Yeah, that's
Like I don't like you that much. It's just whatever's happening in the game. So I'm not trying to really.
Shout out Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, on the sideline, ready to
hands
Oh,
up.
yeah, he was ready to go.
He was ready.
Didn't he get spit on? He spit on.
Yeah, he
Rondo.
spit on.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
now
that-
you got to do something there.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do
Yeah,
something
spitting
there.
on someone is.
I'm sorry. He spit on me. It ain't worth $400,000. I'm sorry.
You just gonna take it?
It ain't worth $400,000.
Your reaction gonna just do something though. Somebody go to your face and you just go,
If it hits you in your face, Gil,
Get ready, and all I see is $400,000.
if it hits you right,
$400,000. That's is all I see.
What's your response?
but it's gonna cost you about
Me, if
to
someone
get 'em
spits
back.
on
You
me?
know what you gonna
What's
do.
your response?
probably something very girly.
Girl,
Oh my God. I can't. What the fuck?
are you going to retaliate? Are you going to
What
retaliate?
the fuck is this? Mom,
Ew.
like, you weird bitch.
And that's it,
Like,
right?
that's it.
I ain't never heard her.
Like, what? I All right.
Subscriber.
Everybody
episode of
relax.
Gilbert
Everybody
Radio.
relax. I just don't say the N-word.
Lexi's a nigga! Yeah!
Lexie has broken character.
D Brown! Yeah!
You
Yeah,
switched a bit. Oh
Yeah.
my
Now we know what
That's
you really
my
like
one
talk
first
for.
word for the month, guys.
Mama looking at you like, yeah, girl, let him know. Let him know. Lexie.
Little Lexie.
Little Lexie.
So let's talk a little bit about these Pistons. As JB Bickerstaff has already said, this Pistons squad plays with a physicality that makes them disliked by other teams around the league and even some officials. We've seen them get into various incidents throughout the course of this season. Team is drawing comparisons to the bad boy Pistons of the 1980s with their brash style and toughness. And even with Cade Cunningham's sideline, Pistons got a big win over the Cavs Friday to become the first team in NBA history to triple their win total from the previous season.
Damn.
I think there are 42 wins right now. So how far away is this modern-day bad boy squad from being a legit contender in the East?
I think they figured it out. You know, the league is kind of, I don't want to say soft, but you can bully some of these kids, and I think that's what they're doing. That's a good way to win. It's a good strategy.
Hell yeah.
People don't like to get touched. These young guys, you know, they ain't been through that much adversity really in the league, so them getting pushed around, getting touched, could throw them off their game. To me, I feel like. So you see him going out there every game doing something crazy. So obviously it's working. They telling them to do it. He's programmed now to be the enforcer. So he out there grabbing nuts and all kind of shit.
It's working. Look, Pistons fifth in the East right now, 42 and 33.
Like, you were doing so well.
He
You were
was.
doing all the way to the end.
the fact that you
I was
just
just about to say,
grabbed
clip
nuts,
it, clip
like,
it.
he
There
just
it is.
like-
There was a
Shit.
screen grab of
Damn it, Nick.
there was a screen grab
It
of
was so
Beef
close.
He was. Hey,
There was a
man.
screen grab
making
of
a
Beef
valid-
hemming up DiVincenzo, had his
valid-
hands in a sensitive area,
Comment. Ruin it at
doing
the
a
end.
junk check.
I feel like you have a switch in your brain.
I
You're like,
got
this
to-
is
I
making
got
too
to-
much
fuck
sense.
it, I
Let me
gotta-
say something
it's too much
stupid.
sense. I can't do this.
Say
Yeah,
something dumb again.
I got to do it.
Got to do it.
Yeah, you said some controversial things about the Pistons in the past. Had Detroit mad at you. Said you had to do a mandatory check-in when you pulled up to the city. You retracted a lot of that stuff.
Lucky
Obviously
for
showing
me,
love.
none of my flights go to Detroit.
Yeah.
Right, I just don't need to stop there. I can go straight to wherever I'm going to. I don't fly Southwest. You feel me? Because
Wow.
that seems like a nice little destination for Southwest.
I feel like Delta also
That, Memphis, Indiana, that just seems like it just, that's the places they drop, you know? You know, you get,
But moving over this side,
that's where the buddy pass goes. Right?
John, when you look at this Pistons squad,
First class, American, United, wherever I want to go.
Hey, you can be first class in Southwest. It's first come, first serve.
you got to get the big seat. You got to get into that,
it's like-
that
I like
A1
that
through 15. You already know that first class
It's like
seat on
Golden
Southwest.
Corral.
But that's not
All right,
first.
it's all
That's
you
not
can
first
eat.
class.
That's the first class seat on Southwest.
It's
You can hit them with this.
Class.
It's not first class.
Priority.
It's first come, first serve.
Yeah.
That's buffet.
the exit row.
Buffet.
That exit row.
In front of you.
With the full extension.
The seat don't go back.
But the seat's tight though, so you got to sit like
Yeah,
this.
that shit bullshit.
With the joint
The
out.
ashtray still there. You can still got
Man,
ashtrays on the plane, pal. You got an ashtray on the plane. Tell me I can't smoke. Somebody answer this shit. They don't be making no sense. What the fuck is this doing here? There's still ashes in it.
Ashes not get clean.
1985.
I'm like, goddamn. Shit, I can't smoke. I can't smoke.
But when you look at this Pistons squad, Shop, 5th in the East right now, Cade Cunningham should be in the All-NBA discussion. Should likely make a team. Already made his first All-Star game this year. How far away do you think they are from being a legit contender?
They give me 2004 Piston vibes.
Okay.
I think not trying to compare each player to each, player on the 04 team, but the energy, the defensive recognition, I think between Durden and Stewart, you got Sasser, you got, Beasley, you got guys that are willing to go out there and really put their neck on the line, Ivy, and then Cunningham, you know what I'm saying? Like him being a mix of Chauncey and Rip all in one. And so being able to regulate those positions and take them over the top of expectations, I think is dope. Because, the Larry Brown, Joe Dumars era is over. Yeah. So it's about who's going to implement their name on this new Piston squad. And I think, JB has the experience to do so. He's been around enough to know exactly what the league likes and doesn't like. And I think how he's built the Cavs and then coming over here seeing the fruits of his labor, I think it's going to be dope to see how far Detroit goes for sure.
I love K's mentality. Earlier in the season, he was talking about Jalen Green, said we both know what it is.
Yeah.
We don't got to like each other. We both know what it is. We see each other on the court, but...
They made Tobias Harris tough this year.
Man. Hard thing to do.
Hard thing to do.
They got to tread lightly a little bit. No, I mean, because just Detroit, period. Like, they're known for rough and tough, gritty basketball, but they're champions, right? When no one thinks of Detroit Pistons as champs, like they're a championship city,
Yeah.
right?
Three
Because
championships.
But they
because
just known
the
as the bad boys.
punching and the fighting
Did
and the
they
bad
win?
boy
They didn't
style overlooked.
Bad Boys
So Bad Boys won 2.
They won
They got
two,
the
and
one 04 with
And then the 04, see, the 04 wasn't a bad boys team. There just was a great defensive team. This team is
Like
more
Bad
like
Boys.
the bad boy style, which, if no one noticed, that got quickly banned. So when I say this team has to tread lightly, that's not the NBA today.
Right.
And
Find a happy medium.
it's gonna be one of those things where, Stewart himself, because, everyone's looking at him as the engine of this type of style, and he will be exiled for what's going on there and replaced.
I don't think it's good for the league, though.
No, this is not the.
about
This,
that? I think
no,
it's
this is
good
why
for
they got rid of it the first time.
But-
Like
We're
Why
talking about
they
if he
get rid
can
of the
control
first
it.
time?
If
Huh?
he can
Jordan,
control
though.
it.
Jordan, right? So you don't want the star players to be hurt and bullied because the sponsorships don't want it.
That's what I'm saying. So if you could control it, right? So I think he's been controlling it.
Yeah.
More than Draymond can control it. And I think Stewart's intimidation factor started because he went against who?
LeBron. Yeah.
That's what gave him the reputation of when I step on the
thought
court
he
and I
was
foul you and I look at you like what? What you gonna do? You stand down.
If he
Right.
made it past that, he can make
No,
it.
but
And then that's Ron Artest's
no, that's where
energy.
he
That's
started.
all that old school
I thought
energy.
he was done after that.
But unlike Draymond Green, he's actually physically fighting. Right? You think about the stuff that happened in Phoenix, right? Where he actually
After that was after the
yeah,
the
so
game went
like
off the
he's
court.
actually putting
He fought
hands
somebody
on.
after?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they
breaks.
fought. I think it was a boom boom type of situation, but I think Stewart is a bully.
Well, he doesn't even play enough
He's a bully.
for
And
it
that-
to
and that's
be-
the-
But he
part of
does. He does. He does.
Minutes a game.
He's good.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not saying that he's not good enough to play. I'm saying like he doesn't have enough minutes for it to be like their complete
So like
identity
that's-
all the time.
it's his
So they just like throw him in
personality,
there
But
to
it
stir
has that
shit
kind of
up.
Rick Mahorn type feel
But that's
to
what
it.
you.
Charles Barkley type. He's the rough,
Yeah.
rugged.
Like he's important.
Yes, very
Very
important.
important.
Very
about
important.
that?
But it's in the. Like think about it, they're already
They're not
looking at
gonna
them
go how he
sideways,
goes.
right?
Right.
The refs don't like it, right? The league is trying to figure out how to. So they're gonna be getting penalties and kicked out of the game.
Like that would happen last night. That can't happen.
But you have to, this is what I'm saying as far as containing it. Containing the hard foul. That was a hard foul that was overreacted by Nas. So for Isaiah and his dude, when he pushed his dude,
Listen, Isaiah's just like Isaiah's just like Draymond. He just reacted. He like he saved my teammate.
So DiVincenzo kind of
Which I like that. I love that.
But that's why.
So we can't blame him for being the Superman of the situation because he's the dude that's like, when shit go down, I'm gonna move everybody out the way and say who got the problem. That's it.
Listen, everybody wants Draymond Green out the league, and he has 4 rings to back it. What do you think they're going to do to someone in Detroit?
But if the Pistons can get to that level where they're a championship level team, does that change the whole demeanor about
They're not even going to let them.
But Steven Adams used to do that too, right? He used to be like the enforcer.
Yeah, but he didn't have a reputation for being that type of player.
But he was like the peace
think about it.
DiVincenzo,
but he's an antagonizer, but you need that type of character.
Yeah, I think
you need different characters. If we was to do NBA Streets right now with the guys, Isaiah Stewart would have his own character as being the enforcer, knock you on your head, get the rebound, elbows. You need guys like that. How many other guys is it besides him and Draymond? Maybe Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
Nobody else is tough and rugged like that.
Yeah, they were trying to pack Dylan
They got rid of Brooks. They're talking about Memphis got rid of Brooks.
Do you think it would have been as big if he would have never won that, Brian, though?
No, imagine if this was in Detroit. What would be the outlook now?
That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a good point right there.
If this was in Detroit, it reminds them of all the bad shit that Detroit has under their name. That's what I'm saying. They don't look at Detroit as a winning organization. They look at it like a black cloud. Everyone thinks of bad boys when they look at this team. So if this was in Detroit, we will be having videos of what happened before. That's not a good look for this team. So what ends up happening is going to penalize the shit out of this team. And then at some point within the next 2 years, they would get rid of Stewart.
Let's be
They don't
honest.
need to be like that all the time because Cade is way too talented.
And that's where they're gonna erase this light from them. They're gonna try to get the cloud out so they can look at Cade in a good
Give
light.
you a great take
Cade
right here.
can
Give you a
elevate
great take right here, right? You look at the bad boys, the 04 team, Malice, right? That was the best thing that happened to basketball at that time.
It was entertaining.
The best thing we had seen was boring. What the fuck? Did Ron Artest just go in the stands? Hold up. Did Jermaine O'Neal just knock the fan out? Holy shit. What is going on? Now, fans are now tuning in to hope that y'all get in another fight next week. That's the best shit we seen on. So now we looking at ratings dropping. We looking at the LeBron show. We looking at everything, the Stephen A. and everything that's going on. Then we see this fight. We're like, we want to stop that? Shit, we need some more fights.
Well, just think
we need some more intensity. Even though, like, I get what Gilbert.
Yeah, because a lot of people are saying that the guys play like they don't care. It's not true.
Sponsorship went down. The dress code came in. Everything changed.
But that was a different
time.
So
as a fan, a few fans that like that kind of stuff, it happened. But overall, the NBA took such a big hit because we were thugs. So what did they do after that?
It was a different
dress
time,
code.
though.
Don't throw nothing in the stands. We became so policed. It was crazy. They took away hand gestures. If you hand gest, they was penalizing you.
Well, that's a different
We got our ass whooped.
And it wasn't the social media.
No, what I'm saying is y'all wasn't in the league yet. We couldn't do nothing. I had to beg the NBA. No, what I'm saying is I had to beg the NBA, can I still please throw my jerseys because the fans like this? Like it was like we were handcuffed because of it.
But this is what I'm saying. Yeah, even though all that, even though
my jersey like you, they got mad at me.
Yeah.
Even though all that shit is real, Yeah. Even though the league at that time needed that fight, even though we went through all of those changes, dress code, it's a different time. There's no social media. Now that there's social media, everybody's attention span is so short. Yeah. It's like the ball is so bad to the point where it's like Detroit's playing good ball. The Wolves are playing bad ball. They fight, and it's like, why they fight? And it's like, because Detroit, they getting better. Yeah. They fighting for some. The Wolves, they complacent. They expecting to be here. They got this prima donna attitude. Yeah. So now when you think you supposed to get a foul, and I foul you, and I'm a young nigga, and you looking at me like, hey, man, you punk ass, don't be fouling me like that. It's like, man, who is you? We Detroit. We came together. We didn't come by one.
But what's crazy, they both have a similar record, right? But we would say that the Wolves this season are underperforming, and obviously the Pistons.
Yeah, so see how
triple in there. Yeah, but you look at the two teams, similar record, obviously different conferences, different standings. But
if you could contain it, it would be.
No, but what I'm saying is like if I'm just as a veteran looking at Stewart, right? he didn't even start it. Right? This is DiVincenzo. Right? This is that group, but who is the poster child about it?
Who we talking about right now?
One, because that's where the target is. That's what I'm saying. When someone gets penalized, it's going to be him because they just feel he is the reason somehow.
Yeah.
Even though for the most part, he's always
kind of started all the
he's controlled. Like when I watch him and something happens, he just usually do the point. Like, I'm going to get you later. That's usually his thing.
You play with Legos, leave me in the back.
This is one of those things where when shit like this happens, he actually has to remove himself because only everyone's looking at him. What is he doing? But he's gonna like if the Golden State Warriors got in the scuffle right now, the whole world is looking at what is Draymond doing.
But if Draymond removes himself or if Beef Stew removes himself from that situation, does that reflect poorly?
They put them.
You have to remove yourself because you know no matter who started this shit, they're gonna blame me. I'm the reason it started. And that's the problem where
Draymond choked.
No, what I'm saying,
he wasn't even in it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right, because if he didn't do anything.
Nobody looked at Clay. Nobody looked at Washington. It becomes a Draymond thing. And that's what Stu ain't even have nothing to do with this. He was just trying to be a good teammate. And he becomes the reason. This is the face. He's the one who started it. Let's suspend Stu. And it's like, Jesus Christ, he didn't even start this shit.
It reminds me of Matt Barnes when he was with the Clippers. Like,
once you get that reputation, it's hard to drop it.
You need that, though.
You need it.
And they're going to get rid of it.
When you don't have a position, like he got to take it. It's a role. Yeah. It's a role you sign up for. All the roles are taken.
Like, even when he said the Lego thing, that wasn't fun. Like, it's something to talk about.
Like, that shit works for a little bit. Like, he's a great defender.
If he continue on his path, I get what you're saying, but
he got to pick and choose.
But I'm saying he's a good defender, but he only makes the news for fighting.
But he not the guy fighting. He's the dude doing the little cheap shot shit. He's a cheap shot smart guy. He knows how to when he say, all right. When he do that, I'm gonna get you in the course of the game where you gonna be like, yo, this motherfucker really just hit me in my motherfucker just really
like he's a good defender. He plays his role well. But nobody ever looks at him as that type of person. Like it's like Reggie Evans, right? Reggie Evans rebound, he's playing defense.
That's who he is.
Now imagine if Reggie Evans was fighting.
That's who he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's who he is. But if Reggie Evans was actually throwing hands, it becomes a different look.
Yeah, Reggie Evans.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of reputations, Minnesota wasn't the only city crashing out Sunday. Things got heated in the Rockets-Suns game in Phoenix as well. Let's take a look. So, with about 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter and the Rockets up by 17, Dillon Brooks fouled Kevin Durant as he drove to the basket. Then Brooks tried to poke the bear with some of his standard antics after the whistle. So after some chirping with Nick Richards, both Brooks and Richards were hit with techs. Then after giving an official some choice words, Brooks was hit with a second tech, ejected from the game, had to be restrained by the Rockets coaching staff.
Yeah, that's weak.
So when that Nick Richards, then as he rolled over.
So that second run was at the ref?
I think Nick Richards and him both got a tech. He saw that, went at the ref, said something to the ref. Ref hit him with a second tech, ejected from the game. Then that's when the staff came in, had to break it up.
Still don't know why people are surprised when they get techs when they curse at the ref.
In a bit of
like I understand, but like when you continue to curse, I'm just like, why are you surprised?
It's like a setup.
So Bill Kennedy offered this hilarious breakdown of the punishments for the
they can't be mad when it happens.
After reviewing the play, there are a number of technical fouls have been issued. Technical foul on Durant. Technical foul on Richards. And 2 technical fouls on Brooks, and he has been ejected.
So the double techs put Brooks at 16 for the season, which means he will be suspended for 1 game as he's reached the threshold by the league. But looking at it, I'm just telling you, I know Dillon Brooks has a reputation that's preceded himself for his time in the Grizzlies and also what he's done with the Rockets. I didn't think he deserved to get ejected, but I want to know, did you guys feel like Dillon Brooks deserved to get ejected from that game?
Well, it's exactly what Gil just said. He's built a reputation for himself, so refs can't wait to get him out the game.
But that should be the reason why they shouldn't get him out the game, because he built a reputation. You give me leeway because, you know, I'm a very passionate defender, and I'm guarding Kevin Durant. He ain't getting his shit off. Of course we're gonna have a scuffle. Of course we're gonna get tangled. Just let us get just part of the story.
The second tech was excessive, I think.
Weird.
But it's
See
like
the ref
you take him out the game, Kevin Durant started
laughing.
Try to act like he didn't know who Dillon Brooks was.
The refs, they try to make it about themselves. They need to stop doing that. They gotta stop.
Because people come to see them now.
But
and come to see me ref,
look,
right?
the dude got in his face too. The second dude, like.
So he did the
just
answer
said
for KD.
move, yeah,
I think that was
That's
the
all he did was like, man, get out my face. Why you in my face, bro? What's up?
Yeah.
Nick Richards kind of instigated that part of the situation.
Yeah, let me change my mind. The first tech was too much. The second tech, I get
Was deserved.
based on the first tech, but he should have never gotten the first tech to begin with.
Yeah. All it was a
Has some
jump
choice
ball,
words for the
loop
official
ball.
cut.
Yeah, but
That's understandable,
I
but
could never be a ref.
And he
They be
laughed,
talk- We
he
be talking to
laughed.
them crazy.
I be talking back.
I
though.
feel
ain't
bad
gonna lie.
sometimes. I got my first tech in Nashville.
what was that
Ever.
experience like for you?
A
Like,
tech?
What was you
I didn't
doing?
even. I
What
didn't
did
even
you
say
say?
anything bad. I didn't even curse at him. He was. We had one ref. This one game. He was in
What
his
you
feelings
said?
the whole.
You called him ugly,
weird.
didn't you?
No, I
You
didn't
said
even
he
say
was ugly.
anything. I got text. I was like, sir, I don't even get text. This is weird.
you said, sir, I don't get text.
Yeah.
I would have took my take.
I would have
back.
rescinded it.
All right.
I would have.
I
Oh,
looked
okay.
at the bench. Everyone was like, you got a tech?
Did you fight it?
No, I was just like, whatever. He gave out 3 texts that game though, so he was having a day.
You gotta fight him.
He was
Yeah.
having one.
Listen, it doesn't. The problem ain't the players because the players are actually in the moment.
Yeah.
Right? These are in the moments. The referees are
Spectators.
spectators holding accountability, right? But you don't have any emotions. Your emotions to give out something that has nothing to do with you has always been weird to me. Right? It's just these two are doing what they're doing. It's in the middle of the moment, and you're purposely coming into the space to pick a side and give a take.
Yeah.
Right? Because obviously both of them are in this play. You know, he's holding on to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant pushes him. He's laughing. You decide, Richards, right, pushes. Like, you give him a tech first.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give out a tech, this should be the first tech. This is not a double tech because I'm laughing and then someone else decides to intervene.
Yeah, and I move him
He's
away.
the one who antagonized this. Give him the technical because now I'm reacting. Now you're giving me a penalty for reacting, and then you give me a tech. Of course, in real time, I'm gonna say something. Then you kick me out for it.
Yeah. that's
What?
crazy.
Because what?
Where's your emotions for you to be this quick with something?
Like, what is the definition of a technical foul? Like, what is the literal in the rule book? Like, what is it?
Very
On how
broad.
to receive one?
Yeah, like when you say this is a technical, because people are getting texts
I
for.
want to be a part of it.
People are being like all types
me
of
tell
things.
my
People are
side
doing
of the
all different
story.
types of things for text. So, like, what
witness.
is like the
It's the ref's,
dictionary?
like Gil, you said, it's the ref's gun, it's the ref's handcuff, it's the ref's ability to have power
Yeah, he the
to be
police.
able to control the players on the court.
Y'all having fun? Hold on.
Yeah,
Right.
I want to join.
You and you.
I'm
Yeah.
the police.
Because I'm like, some texts I understand, like, unsportsmanlike, you're putting someone in danger, like injury-wise, like with the
hate your
closeout,
guns
whatever.
today, black.
But the judgment calls of it are like ruining, like what a tech is actually
Yeah,
supposed to do
for sure.
for basketball.
It's like your emotions is not here. Right? It's like combat fighting. Be like you're just sitting there watching, making sure everything is under control. So to the point where you're actually like taking people out of the game it just doesn't make sense.
So I'll give you the technical definition real quick, and then we'll keep going. So an official may assess a technical foul without prior warning at any time. Technical foul must be assessed to any player on the court or anyone seated on the bench for conduct which, in the opinion of an official, is detrimental to the game. The technical foul must be charged to an individual. A technical foul cannot be assessed for physical contact when the ball is live.
The only thing that's detrimental to the team or detrimental to the game is the refs now.
You know
Right?
why?
Like-
you know why?
Should they get penalized? Should they get like?
They get penalized, but we don't get to see it. Like
You know why though? Think about high school. If you're a ref in high school and you don't know none of the players, you're gonna ref the game the right way, because you're not gonna show favoritism.
bias.
There's no bias. So think about the NBA, how far we've come to where I'm thinking as a ref, as I've seen the game over the years, a ref is just like a hooper that just hooping and not looking at the clock. When you just playing and you lose yourself in the game. Same with a ref. You're not looking at the jerseys, the numbers. You're just looking at if a foul is a foul, travel's a travel. I'm calling it like it was elementary if it was. But we lose sight of that because they now have, you got to call this foul on Shea because it's Shea. You got to call this foul on Joker because it's Joker. Kobe because it's Kobe. Now, the refs don't know what to do because we gotta call the calls on the stars because of the entertainment.
We all know.
You know what I'm saying?
And
then,
so well.
you know,
We
if you
all
don't
know
call
each
it, you
other
a bad ref because it's like, yo, we can't give it to you. You a corner boy. You a corner boy. You don't get no fouls tonight.
But I don't mind the fouls. It's just when you start giving out texts. Like, there's no one here that would have gave Dylan Brooks a tech.
Yeah.
Even Richard, like I'm not. What is the tech for? What am I doing? What did you do to get a tech?
Yeah, that was
Like that stops me in my danger. Like it's like I'm pulling out my mace in the room, and I'm not even involved in the shit.
Yeah, that's
Y'all having a conversation. You know what I mean? Y'all having a conversation. I'm over here, and I'm literally walking into your space. Just to spray you guys. Man, if you don't sit your ass down, man, they can figure it out. They're professionals.
They're trying to maintain control.
If they swing, then I can blow my whistle. Other than that, they're doing that little shoving and pushing and talking trash. That's part of that. Is actually part of the game.
That make it fun.
I remember though, like we used to be at the free throw line talking crazy, and the refs would be trying to, hey guys, don't let it get past. Don't let it get past this. Like, come on, guys, reel it back.
Relax.
But then that's before it gets to the face-to-face, not even the punching and pushing. It's like, hey, guys, we see. And they'll tell each other. It's like, watch number 20 and number 10, they bickering and shit.
Yep.
You know, it's up to us at the end of the
Another
day.
thing, the ref did all that. Who? Did the smiling and...
That is Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
When did that happen?
Yeah.
The cameras on the ref. When
They've
did
been
start,
doing it,
When did
yeah.
they start doing that?
Recently.
Because I feel like that is
Reviews and all
now.
that
stuff.
Did you see him?
That's they
Maybe
talk.
all the camera. All right.
You see me?
All
We
the
haven't
camera,
moved
all
his
the
hips.
video.
Moved his hips left and
Cut
right.
it down from real.
If you don't just
They
say
need to
it,
stop doing that.
Like, you know, the bad part is
They need to
they
stop
did
doing
all that to just for no free throws. You give Kevin Durant a technical, right? Then you give Richards a technical. Then you give him two double technicals.
So they all cancel
Right,
each
so
other
they all
out?
cancel each other out.
You just lose a player.
Lost a player, now what?
Just
We
stop.
have an advantage now.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
We have an advantage. And as their best defender, we have a
It's just-
real
yeah.
That
advantage.
shit didn't matter.
Unfortunately,
Did not
that
matter.
They
advantage
still
did
got
not
smacked,
matter.
but
Still
it's
got
just-
40 piece. So let's talk about it
40
from
piece?
the Sun
Yeah,
side.
they got
They lost by
smacked.
39. Let's talk about it from the Sun side. Suns fighting to make the play-in, but that fight took an unfortunate turn during the blowout loss to the Rockets.
sad.
So let's take a look. Midway through the third quarter, with the Suns down by 35, KD drove to the basket, collided with Jabari Smith, proceeded to suffer an ankle injury
Shut it down.
that forced him to leave the game. Upon review of it, it does not look good.
Wrap it up.
Does not look good for Kevin Durant.
Why is he
So-
in the game?
Suns went on to get blown out 148-109. Phoenix slipped to 11th in the West, a game and a half behind the Kings for the final play-in spot. Obviously, you want to send prayers out to KD. Still don't know his status, but, you know, a couple
probably
Twitter
Gilbert.
doctors who I respect said 1 to 2 weeks. Obviously, that would align with the season ending. Probably would mean he would not be back, or maybe at the very end of the season to help
It's over.
Suns at least try to get into that play-in.
LIG.
And to make matters worse, Rockets have a pick swap with the Suns' 2025 draft.
Did he play?
So given the nature of KD's ankle injury, like I said, it's likely he's going to have to miss some time. I know you guys have already said that the Suns are cooked, but are the Suns officially cooked after KD's ankle injury?
Oh, yeah.
Are they burnt now?
They've been sauteed.
I feel bad for
But why is he in the game down 40 though? Like,
last week.
hate
like
that,
what
man.
kind of miracle KD was gonna do to come back from a 40-point deficit? Like,
So you saying he shouldn't have been in the
he
game?
shouldn't have been in the game. Dumb shit happen when you just. Yeah, that's crazy. 92 to 57.
No way, I'm in the
No
game.
way. No way.
Nah.
And so what's the largest lead somebody came back from? 23 or something like that?
I'm just
23. Ever. Has somebody ever came back from down 30 something? My bad.
What time of the...
I'm gonna be real. I watched
part of the game
Lakers
was that?
Pelicans game a
Third
few
quarter?
years ago. They were up by like 40, but Pelicans closed the gap in the fourth. It got
Oh,
a
for real?
little concerning. Lakers went on to win, but a couple years ago. But
Why is he in the game? Exactly why he's supposed to be in the game.
get them numbers.
Fuck, I average 27 points a game. I don't give a fuck what that score is. You better get me to my 27.
He didn't have 20.
I had 11 when I got hurt. So that means I had
when
about
did-
9. Right?
So Dylan Brooks
I
was doing
got 20 points
when-
more to go before you decide to sub me out. Well, me and you have a problem.
So Dylan Brooks got kicked out the first half?
I don't give a fuck when he got kicked out, brother.
Quarter, believe.
He asking me when I twist my ankle while I'm in the game.
So
I'm in
he
the
was
game.
locking that shit up.
Because I don't
That's
have
why
my
they got him.
Yeah, they got him out of there.
Hey, man, we gonna help KD out, man.
Biggest comeback, Jay. Jazz came back from 36 down the Nuggets back in 1996. They were trailing by 36, came back and won that
Brother,
game.
nobody gotta care about
What, 36?
I don't care about no comeback. I average 27 points a game. I got 9 and 11 right now. At least give me the 20, right? Because I go from 27 to about 25. We got an issue.
It's true.
All right? That's why I'm in
You
the
wouldn't
game.
have played that.
You crazy as
No,
motherfucker.
yeah, y'all been blew out before. We been blown out.
I was getting blown out when I had your ass bench.
I know.
Okay. so-
Down 20.
Yeah, down 20. Game over.
And we
If
lost
these
by
motherfuckers ain't ready, get them out of here because I needed points to get. You didn't even think about that.
And we lost by 20.
I don't give a fuck what we lost about, but I got my average.
But that's that energy, though.
Yeah,
that's why he got
what I'm
hurt.
talking about. That's why, see? That's you
Brother,
was
That
fucked up
energy,
too.
man. And Karma's
played 2 more
We're
games
assuming
and said,
that's
you know what, I'm
No,
tired.
I'm not saying that it
I'm
was.
tired of this shit. I got my average.
I mean,
I'm
the
tired
way
of
the
this,
season
man.
is
Y'all
going,
need
he shouldn't have even
fix
been
this
in
shit.
no more.
So largest comeback this season, team was down 26 points. The Celtics and Clippers have both done it
Okay,
this
26.
season. So not 35.
Close though. That's a lot of points to come.
Yeah, man, just call it a wrap.
That's when
Now
you
they're
put
forced to play Bobo.
That's when you put them in.
They still not gonna do it.
Can I get a
Didn't
shot?
they play him for a little bit?
No, they did. Once he
have a
got
little
hot.
span?
No, once he got hot. They realized,
Yeah, they're like,
we're
nope.
not trying to pay this shit.
Man,
so
Bobo-
they've been benching him since.
Yeah, he had like what, a
Per
few
minute is
games.
crazy.
I told you.
Bobo
They
shots per
pretended that
minute
the
is
world,
crazy, bro.
the world sees Bobo.
He shot
like
that
it's
bitch
too late.
7 times in 9 minutes.
It's too late, motherfuckers. They know he can do it.
7 times in 9
That's
minutes.
such a weird situation they got him in.
You gotta come out though.
Like,
you
what
shoot
are they
the ball
tr- what are
7
they
times in
doing?
9.
I mean, if we could
7-9.
rewind all the way back
If he
to when
make
he
them, yeah.
first got to Phoenix, and I said, Bobo. Bobo.
But why is Bobo in this situation though? What was his thing coming out of high
Reputation of being lazy.
Okay, but there's
And
a
which-
lot of guys
and I
that are
explained
lazy
it. No, I
that aren't
explained it.
benched like
But
this.
I
once
explained
they
it.
put that label on you, it's
He's
hard to
7
get
foot.
off.
He not
It's hard.
lazy though. He's
Yeah,
7
nah, but you
foot.
got to do above and beyond to get that off.
No, you just need coaches who know how to coach. You're 7 foot. You've never been a big man. You're not a fucking cinder block Steven Adams type dude. You're Wemby. You're Wemby with handles, and you can do everything that a guard can do. You're just 7 foot.
But when you,
So you
when
can't
got
put
that
him down
label,
there.
You can't be out with Young Thug. And
You can be out with whoever
You
else
gotta
everybody
be-
else
As long as
out
you
with,
come and
man.
do
You gotta
your
change the
job.
narrative.
Listen, no.
24 hours in a day,
You gotta
man.
change
He is
narrative.
changing the narrative because he getting minutes.
Now you got.
Now he got benched.
Yeah, you got
Got benched again?
But he's still getting to show his talent and his worth more than before.
But when you got that label on, you
Yeah.
can't be out posting pictures with every rapper and shit out at the club. You can't do that. You got to be in the gym.
So
Not
if you
even
in
if
the
you're
gym and you
Bobo?
still not playing, what's the point? Nick,
No,
I'm
exactly.
trying to get
That's
my numbers
but
up.
you at least
Let me,
try.
if I'm gonna
We
still,
don't know if he's in the gym or not.
Bro,
You
you
don't gotta
least
post
try.
that shit.
bro, he in the gym and he doing what we've all been doing.
24 hours.
Try to get the label off you.
He
And if
has.
it don't, then
Every
you
time
say
he gets
fuck
an
it.
opportunity, he performs.
It started from him coming into the draft. He did the same thing I did, but he was a really top prospect. Right? Didn't take that process serious. Like you're talking about a guy who was supposed to be a top 3 pick. And he ended up damn near being the last pick in the NBA draft because of what was going on during that process. He got a really bad label on him.
But he got injured.
He even got
injured.
Yeah, he got
in
injured
college
that season.
And then got
Where'd
the
he go to
reputation.
school?
Oregon. But that's what I'm saying. He was still averaging a double-double. So when he was coming into when he came out, they were like, oh, he's a top 3
Yeah,
pick.
he's the best prospect.
And then he's like, I'm not working for your team. He started doing that, and then it just
Wait,
dropped
what
the
did he do in
second
the
round.
process? The draft process? He didn't do anything?
He didn't want to work out.
he didn't want to work
He
out
don't
with
work
certain
out for
teams,
certain
and it just became a thing. And then he got picked by Miami,
Right.
and then they traded him on draft night. And then once you get that label, they just start looking at Michael.
Yeah.
I think that was Miami's mistake.
He
Miami-
needed that.
Miami
He
should've
needed
kept
that
him.
heat
I think Miami
culture.
should-
They would have.
They would've thrown
and
him
he
in
would have
touch.
been so good for them.
They don't do good with players like that.
Yes, they
Michael
do.
Beasley.
You
don't know.
Michael Beasley.
Hassan
You're right.
Adams.
They don't
No,
do
no,
good
no.
with
He's not
players
Michael
like
Beasley.
Mike.
He's
White
not.
Sox.
He's
Super
more like
talented.
Hassan
Super
Adams.
talented and
Super
tall.
they don't know super
White
talent.
Sox.
Bro, I mean, did I say Hassan
Yeah.
Adams?
But shout out Hot Sauce. We were talking about him last week.
Yeah, he's not.
Hassan Whiteside was just like Bobo.
They don't do good with talent like that.
But
don't
you
know,
can
they didn't
shape,
even
you
try.
can shape it. You can shape it where it looks so good that you gotta pay it. That's what they made
You had
Hassan Whiteside
Michael
look like.
Beasley. Michael Beasley.
You had Michael
Young
Beasley
Michael
before LeBron and them came in there, bro. You couldn't use him at that point. And then this is right when Shaq, like right after Shaq and
had
them.
him, and you wasn't playing him.
Man, you had OKC had James Harden.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
But he was
But he
six
looked
man.
good.
the bench.
He was 6-man.
Yeah, but you looking at Mike Beasley coming in as a rookie, and you're like, what is he gonna do when we got these guys in front of him? This is the same.
Not before. Like that is like you did have Michael Beasley come into your
Number 2
organization.
pick, right?
And you're saying that you couldn't turn, like he was already super talented to the point where, like all you gave him was the work ethic, and he's a superstar. And how did you fuck that up?
Because I think the outside or some all the
Like, but
party
you know,
shit,
back to Bobo. It's just like we see his talent. He's just one of those guys where you have to be able to think outside the box with him. Like he's not an in-box player. So whatever your structure is, if it's not working for him, maybe you need to, I'll say, reward him so he can say, oh, okay, they actually like me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
because
you need
they
that.
like me,
You
I'm
need
going to
that
go out there and
as a
perform.
player.
Usually,
Yeah.
it's like, you know what? You show me you want to be here. And then we go out there, perform, and then they reward us. There's some people here that you might have to reward first because, you know, how they grew up. Maybe you might have to be the person that says, you know what, I love you, dog. I want you here. You know what I mean? And then that gets the best out of them. And when they did reward him, put him as a starter, we seen what he did.
But you know who he is?
I was one of those.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
He was one of them.
Yeah, he's that they inspire me on.
He's Taysom Hill in football. Taysom Hill is used
Who's
specifically.
Taysom Hill?
He's a quarterback.
Used to play with the
But
Saints.
but they use him for specific things, right? Like running plays because he's fast as hell. They'll put him in a slot and you throw him the ball. He can do a bunch of shit. It's the same type of situation where Bobo is like you can't use him as a traditional center. You can't use him as a traditional player. You got to specialize him because he got a special skill set. Just like with Wemby, you can't just throw on the ball and be like, go do your thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they was using him like a big man, though. He was shooting threes and doing his thing.
Well, that's the problem. You look at Nurkic. What was Nurkic doing when they had Nurk? They had Bobo in the game with Nurkic, and they had Bobo stretched to the corner.
You can't put
But they had Nurkic rolling. But now you take Nurkic out the piece and you put Bobo at the 5, you're expecting him to roll.
Nah,
He's not doing that shit.
You can't put Bobo in and make him feel like he got to shoot every time. Like, if he gonna come right out the game if he don't make shots.
Yeah,
but that ain't the problem right now with Bobo. Bobo is at the point where he's shown them what he is, and they're like, fuck.
Yeah, it's a thing.
If I keep playing him, he's gonna keep performing, and I can't afford him. And
They can't afford it.
you know what I mean? So it's like I'll rather keep him benched, you know, and then when he goes to free agency, I can get him back for 4-year 20. That's great for me. But if Kevin Durant is out, so you have to play him 30 minutes, which you're not. Because you play Bobo 30 minutes, he go out there have 19, 9, and 5. You're like,
why you ain't been playing him 30 minutes the whole
yeah, you know what I mean?
time?
It becomes a
But
thing.
you already saw that in the flashes where he did get the start. So now if you
Literally, he
Bobo,
was in there
why don't want to come back
hooping.
to a team that's trying to strong arm you?
Yes.
Oh.
And you gotta
Like I was a part of that business where I'm playing well, and now they're putting me in 2 minutes, taking me out. 3 minutes, taking me out. So my numbers is dropping. I'm like, yo, coach, what's fucking up? And he's like,
But think about
he's upstairs.
Think
bro.
about Bobo's peers.
do that.
Think about Bobo's peers though. All the people who know how cold Bobo is, and they see him over there sitting on the bench and not playing, but then he gets spurts, and they like, man, look what they doing to Bo. He was so cold. Now all we got is memories of, nigga, in high school, he was cold. He was giving us 18 and 10 in college, and they won't even give him no tick in the league.
But
What's
I don't
going
think
on?
he Cam Reddish yet. He's not Cam Reddish yet.
No.
Yeah, he's not Cam Reddish.
Bobo, he started, we've watching him average 18 and 9. So, you know, Lakers is coming after him, Phoenix, so I don't give a fuck what you doing. The King already said he's coming. Right? The King is coming for Bobo. Pick and roll with Luka. What's
Going
happening?
on the Lakers would be tough.
What's happening? I'm just letting you know right
On the
now.
Lakers on the
The King directly or indirectly said, you know, Bobo is on the radar, so either you're going to have to overpay him or he's going to be a Laker and shit is about to be cracking.
Can you do a sign and trade?
Huh?
fuck aside the
He's
trade.
about to be a free agent.
Free agent, baby.
That's all I'm asking was
Brother, hey man, we getting him. We
slide.
getting him, man. He
gotta
gonna
get
be
out.
like a
We got
uniform,
money,
man. We
bro.
gonna,
We'll find it. We're gonna talk Lakers in a second.
We'll find it.
We're gonna talk Lakers
we got
in a second.
money for him, baby. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
man,
before
he
we
look
talk
nice
Lakers,
right there.
let's give a shout out to Rough Greens for sponsoring today's podcast. And apparently we have some security camera footage of our resident dog Freedom trying some Rough Greens over the weekend. Let's take a look at that. But while we do, ever see your dog slowing down or having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and you will see changes that amaze you. Just look at Freedom sitting on this couch and how Rough Greens brought him to life. Once Freedom smell it, he gotta inhale it. Invented by Dr. Dennis Black, Rough Greens wants to invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, and improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you might even have reduced their cancer risk. Obviously, reducing cancer risk, extremely, extremely important. Fetch a free Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20, free with promo code ARENA, just cover shipping. So go to roughgreens.com, that's RUFFgreens.com, and use promo code ARENA, just cover shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens. So Gil, you brought up the Lakers. We weren't gonna talk about them on the show today.
Okay.
Hey, brother, I don't mean that. My son just sent me a picture, man. He on the billboard in Times Square.
Okay. Shout out to Elijah Arenas playing in the McDonald's All-American game tomorrow.
My nephew, boy.
He on the billboard.
Yeah,
We got a billboard, all right.
Yeah, he already hit me and said, yeah, talk to my assistant. He said, I'm on a billboard in Times Square, so he just talked to my assistant.
He's not taking incoming calls anymore.
No, my shit going to green, guy. Look at this. I'm going to green now. I used to be blue. Oh, man, this nigga done changed his name, bro. Yeah, he done did it me on me.
Please do not zoom in on those texts.
Incoming calls like that. You don't take incoming calls.
So let's talk a little Lakers. Been a wave of emotion for the Lakers in recent days.
Just a heads up, you couldn't do none of that shit he just did. On Friday, McCants, you didn't read none of that wolf shit.
But Josiah don't got no ladies with him, though.
That's a lot
No
of reading
distractions.
right there.
No distractions on the couch.
The niggas
But
fetch.
let's talk.
That's just 10% off.
Let's talk about Lakers. Been a wave of emotion for the
How
Lakers.
you go out of the screen, they got you on the screen, so, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got it on the zoom out, you know what I mean? We gotta let the crowd know.
I wanted you to do it. Yes, I did. And then I smartened up. I said, Nick is not. I do not trust Nick to read a goddamn thing off of this computer. I do not trust you.
He was 21 years old in high school still.
Yeah, how far you?
Brother, you know how they got.
No.
You know how they got college now? They got college now. You can be like a 12-year senior. They had that in high school back.
Uh-oh.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Let's say another motherfucking thing about me on this.
Over for you.
You heard it?
I'm just gonna post my son.
Thank you.
You're just gonna support her son.
Let's keep it
So-
Elijah.
Been a wave of emotion for the Lakers in recent days after packing up Stephen A. Smith during his appearance on the Pat McAfee show, which aired last Thursday. LeBron went on to help the Lakers get the win over the Pacers with a game-winning, buzzer-beating tip-in. The Lakers were on pace to get another win on the second night of a back-to-back against the Bulls on Thursday, up by 5 with 12 seconds remaining in the game. But then this happened. So Patrick Williams knocked down a 3
Yeah, this might have been
to cut the lead to 2.
Oh, this was funny.
Then LeBron threw a bad pass. I've watched his 10. I still have no idea why LeBron tried to throw that pass. I get he was trying to give it to Lemon Daddy, best free throw shooter.
No way.
Giddy steals the ball, gets it to Kobe White. Kobe White hits the 3 to put the Bulls up 1. Papadi Limon comes back, goes off the glass and get the Lakers a 1-point lead. Feeling good, 3.3 seconds remaining. What can happen? Giddy inbounds and gets the ball back. Half quarter, game.
He held the fall through too.
Held it. The Giddler
Tough.
got the Lakers.
You should
Let's
see,
take a
you
look
should
at
see the picture.
That's crazy.
He
On
framed that.
LeBron, everything.
I got the
in
picture.
LeBron's
You wanna
grill.
see it?
It was an unfortunate day for
Bring it.
LeBron fans, but we will acknowledge it.
So the day before he won against
So,
Stephen
tip-in Pacers, next day, Lakers comfortable lead. We feeling good, about to get our second straight win. Get got by the Giddler. We were actually watching the game on playback with Mr. B. Here was our real-time reaction to the Giller's game winner. Pure positivity.
This is funny.
This is the funniest video I've ever
Gil
seen.
knows.
Oh, limit, daddy. Limit! Limit!
The Giller.
No. Why you stuck? Both of y'all stuck.
Look at Brandon didn't laugh.
Get him.
Look at Josiah. He's pretty stuck.
Yo!
Oh my God, bro.
No, hey, I felt that emotion right there.
That's why I get
I was
hurt.
laughing.
That shit hurt,
I
I
was
know.
laughing at that video for 20 minutes, bro.
No.
Not laughing. Gil, appreciate
I thought
you
it
for
was
ending the
That
streak.
shit was funny as hell.
So Gil had left the screen after the Bulls took the lead, reemerged with Papa de Limons, go ahead bucket, and then unfortunate
Ball don't lie.
into that situation.
Shit.
But want to know for all y'all ever been in a game that crazy where you thought you had it and then some shit went down?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What was yours?
Yeah, it was Duke game, UNC Duke at home.
Oh.
At home, sophomore year, Chris Duhon. Actually, I can't remember if I hit the shot to put us up or Jawad Williams. I can't remember, but they inbound the ball, pushed that bitch up. He went up and under, like 2 seconds left.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it was like fucking crazy because we hadn't beat him yet. Well, we beat him the year before, so this was supposed to be our second time beating them at home.
It was at your crib.
It was at our crib. And it was the only time we actually beat them was at home, so we never won at Duke. So we lost that one. It was like at the buzzer, Chris Duhon type
Yeah,
shit.
I've been in one of those.
I hate that shit.
Swag, you been in one of those?
Versus UCLA. We was down 2.
With a follow?
Yeah, we was down 3. Yeah, with a foul. Hell yeah.
I remember that one
We
too.
was down 3. With like a couple seconds left, I hit the 3, got fouled, so we went up 1. They came down and hit Aaron Follow, hit a game winner with like 3 seconds left, and the game was over.
Damn.
That was a good
All
game.
in a matter of 11 seconds.
That was
Yeah, it was like
beautiful
the best
moment
game ever.
at
yeah.
your crib, if I'm not
We was
mistaken.
down 3. Yep, at
You
the
hit
game.
a 4-point play?
Hit the 4-point play.
Galen
Oh, it's
Center?
crazy. The crowd's going crazy. I'm on the floor. Ah!
4 seconds.
Was that the Galen Center? Galen Center
Yeah.
just recently
Just opened.
Yeah,
Grand
you
open.
know, we
This
blessed
is-
it. We had to bless the Galen Center.
This is Nick before premature celebrations. You already thought. Yeah, no, Nick, goddamn, sit your ass down somewhere. You always celebrate before it's
Yeah,
time.
man, that shit hurt to this day, man.
Okay, I see you over here eating chocolates. I know I didn't want to bring it back up, but we talk Lakers. We gotta talk the good and the bad. But not to pile on with the PTSD. But Sunday was the anniversary of another buzzer beater that had.
Hey man, fuck all that. Why? Can I ask you a question? After we went up, why were you? Like I'm hearing you talk like wait. Like what kind of negativity did you put on the team?
He
I
did
saw
that.
the
He
Gilbert.
did that. He
Like you
did
see
that.
me celebrating,
He did
I'm
that.
happy. Like we just went up. Right? I mean,
Willis.
fucking Kobe White, that already had me fucked up, and I had to walk out of the room. Right?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's why the room was empty because I left. But why are you even suggesting that this can possibly be a shot? It was who it was. He just airballed a layup. So why would you even have that confidence for us to even
airballed
stop
a
the
layup
watch?
because he tried to switch hands and not
I
get
don't
him
give a
blocked
fuck
by
what he
LeBron.
tried to
I'm
do.
just telling you.
But
what
why are
happened.
you putting that kind of energy in the air?
Because I saw the Giller open, dribbling up the
I don't
court.
give a fucking. He was open when he missed the fucking layup too.
It just didn't feel right.
Man, fuck them.
It just
How
didn't
about
feel
that?
right.
Like,
Thank
You
you.
did
You know
kind of
what?
manifest that
Actually,
moment.
I don't even want
Did
the
not
red. I
manifest
don't
it.
even want the red flowers.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Get him some
Like,
blue
I'm
flowers. Get him
not
some
even
blue
white
flowers.
rules.
Wait, I want
Like you
the,
just reminded me
You want some
of
Laker
what just happened.
He was
you
not
want the
excited
yellow
about it.
ones?
Hey, can someone call Jordan? You know what? I know what to do.
Oh, that was Jordan in the building.
Hey, Jordan
Yeah.
fans, obviously, LeBron is number 1 now. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very fair, accurate assessment.
Just to be honest,
Situation.
for another 24 hours. For another 24 hours, LeBron James is number 1 over Michael Jordan because of what Giddey did.
I wasn't hoping that Giddey.
My move got fucked up. Y'all move get fucked up.
I was hoping that Giddey made that shot, but it was way too wide open. And it
Nah,
just
that
felt
don't
like one
really
of those
happen
nights.
like that, yeah.
That's what it
And
exactly.
he knew that was in when he shot it.
No one knew it was him.
Yeah, he did.
No one knew it was
We
him.
did.
How often
We
do
did.
LeBron turn the
We-
ball
Josiah
in
knew
that
too.
type of
We
moment?
did.
It didn't feel right in my soul. I knew Stephen A. was
Like, I
watching.
want to be petty. I want to be petty so bad. I really want to just ask the question,
What's the question?
but I'm not even gonna go that route. He hit a good
No,
shot.
ask the question.
No, he hit a good shot. You know what I mean?
Don't ask that question.
He
but
hit a
ask-
good shot,
Don't ask
and
that
that's what we're just
question.
gonna leave it like that,
Yeah.
right? So just unfortunately, Jordan takes the fall for this, and he's number 2. You know what? Fuck that. He's number 3. Fuck it. He's number 4. You got LeBron, Kobe, Curry, then Jordan. You know what? Magic, then Shaq, then
So
Jordan.
6 now. Okay.
Shaq, then Jordan. He's fine there. Adam.
Larry Bird safe?
Ew.
Okay, just making sure.
Yuck.
Okay. Still to Larry Bird.
I'm not gonna be that disrespectful. You know what I mean? I'm really not gonna be that disrespectful. Just enough to just say, all right, Jordan fans, fuck off.
So not to pile on with the PTSD, but Sunday's anniversary, another buzzer beater that had you in your feelings, Gil. So let's take a trip back
happened
down
now?
memory lane.
Show that shit.
Show it.
Oh.
You remember, March 30th,
Oh, you made some free throws.
2007, made the free throw, put the Wizards up 3. Ruffy steals the inbound pass.
Oh,
tosses it in
what?
there.
No way.
Watch Gil right here. Watch Gil's face. Obviously, Mo Pete grabbed the ball, threw up a desperation heave at the buzzer,
Wow.
sent the game to overtime. Raptors went on to win the game. Gil, on a positive note, you had 34 points in that game.
Woo.
Now look how Gil was running for that ball though. Can't even rewind that.
Let's take it.
Like, what
Right
happened here?
Yeah, what happened right here though?
Why did he?
Right? No, before the shot.
Like, where was he throwing the ball?
Throwing it up in there
In the
to
very
celebrate.
beginning.
We see Gil's face right there. Is that Wilbon behind you?
Y'all don't know how to rewind?
Yeah, we don't have the technology yet in the arena. I know we have 1 million subscribers, but we are
I'm still behind.
still old heads. They still call us Unc
Yeah,
when we
like,
go to
why
all
did
the
he throw
podcasts.
the ball
and
like
social
that?
Look
Right
at
there.
you. Why you ducking from the ball?
Yeah, you see, I shot the free throw and got back.
Why you bow-legged at the same time?
Look at that. I shot the free throw and got back.
Why you ducking?
I was stealing that. That
Why
would have
you
been a stolen
ducking?
legacy. I stole it.
And then why didn't he just keep it?
Celebrating.
Like, what? Oh, was that a celebration?
I mean,
That makes it funnier.
ill-advised. You know, trying to toss it up, hey, we won the joint.
Yeah.
He didn't want to get fouled. What was it?
He didn't want to go to the free throw line.
That's what.
And he
That's,
thought it was like 2 seconds left if he throw it up in the air. The timer run out.
I don't know
before
if
it
his
come in.
muscles was created in the lab or he created them in the weight room because obviously they didn't seem to work.
That motherfucker
Just
threw the
Wait, so
ball
you don't know
10
why he
feet.
did that? You didn't ask him why he threw the ball up like that?
I
see
know
how,
you said something.
you see how strong he is.
You didn't
think-
say nothing?
Hell no, I ain't say shit.
You just said, man, Vic,
That's the one who
next time.
stops fights.
That's Elijah, man.
Yeah, that's the one who stopped fight. Y'all get in the fight. He's the one that just grab motherfuckers. Watch out.
He said, Vic,
Watch out, y'all. Like,
It's all right, man. We get him next time.
one hand, just one hand, just holding people. That's him. So I don't want to see what happens when he do get mad. You see him smile?
Did anybody say something?
Did you see him smile at
What
the
was
end?
the locker room like though after though? Did
So
anybody?
no one said, why did you throw the ball up like that?
I mean, Karan stood 10 toes down. He said, I guess just those muscles was just there for show.
He said that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, shit. That Racine came out.
Yeah.
Right. Wisconsin ain't shit out there, but
so I know you got to see that every single year, likely for the rest of your life. March 30th. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you see that clip?
What type of coach don't play a man all year, all game, and then they put him in to shoot a three and he then makes it?
Mo P got in, 9 seconds remaining in the game. It was his first game action for the entire game.
Yeah, that's the second
He's
time that
not
happened to
left-handed.
us.
Is he left-handed?
Yeah, he's left-handed.
Oh, okay.
Like, he wasn't playing all game.
That's crazy.
He wasn't even relevant
Be
to
like
the
that
game, and then became,
Why?
A,
What?
became a hero. I don't ask questions.
Gotta be ready.
I don't ask her.
You ready
Mo
for
P
your
was all right though.
I
It's actually probably the
think we
perfect
lost
one to
that
do
game
that
in
'cause most
overtime.
guys
You lost
probably
the game
wouldn't
in
even look for that
overtime.
ball.
Oh, Mo P did one of them.
Yeah.
We lost
Yeah,
the game.
but
He one of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he
the
was.
perfect
He was
one.
just bit like that season. He was just
Flintstones.
He was
coach wasn't
left-handed.
fucking with him.
Yeah. If anybody make one of them, it'd be him.
Yeah.
Shit.
And to go after that ball like that.
Yeah, we lost in overtime, so.
Damn, was Chris Bosh playing that game?
Brother, I had 34. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what everybody else had.
I had 34
on a loss. To fucking, who was that?
The only way we know it was lost because he said it.
Who was the dude guarding you? The white.
Nobody was guarding me.
Calderon.
Yeah, Calderon.
I had 34. No one was guarding me. When you average 29, no one's actually guarding you.
You lost to Toronto.
Think about what I just said. 34. No one was guarding me.
Wizards. Somebody got to score.
3 of us scored. Why you didn't score when you was on the Wizards?
I did.
How many you have?
Damn, Nick.
We have 18?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Was I in jail then?
Yeah, you was gone. They kicked you out.
I was in the halfway
you
house.
was my dog then, man. You was passing me the ball. You know, you
That's
knew you was
crazy.
leading.
You was in the halfway house, not the
That lets you know
hallway
the
house.
talent. When I was there, I was averaging 29. You took my spot, average 18, so you couldn't do it.
John Wall took your spot, not me.
How much John averaged?
John averaged about 20 something. I took Deshaun Stevenson's spot, so obviously I did better.
You know what? Fuck you.
Gil has left the arena for the moment being, but let's keep this thing moving. Underdog launching a Gil's Arena NBA playoff best ball tournament with a $50,000 prize pool. Draft the team for the entirety of the playoffs, compete against everyone on this couch and the rest of y'all in the chat. First place not only wins $5,000, but we are also flying you out to watch an episode of Gil's Arena live in studio. Tournament is live right now. Draft before it fills. You may even see us in the draft lobby in the near future. We have a link in the chat to the NBA lobby. Find the tournament there. And as a special announcement, we will be drafting our Gil's Arena best ball teams this Thursday on this very couch right here. So stay tuned for that. Shout out to Underdog for making this happen. Whoa, whoa. And can you please go retrieve Gilbert? Tell him this is a positive segment.
I need a picture with everybody out there because everybody look nice. So I need my Instagram to go up a little bit. So I need a good picture of it.
You have a very robust.
Yeah, I feel good today. I need my people to see me. And you don't get this often from Gil. So.
I don't like
yeah,
what
I
I'm
need
seeing
to,
right
come
now.
on, if you see me with that, come on, bruh. Come on, let's do it. Come on, come on. Come on, man. That shit got fire in it.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
Come on, man. You know how to do it? Wow, you gonna turn it like that?
Stop.
Like
Stop doing that.
The double
What
grip.
is that?
On double grip on camera?
No.
Damn.
The double
I
grip.
knew you was the one the Lord sent. I knew you. Boy, they used to call you Jawbone. Come on, man, don't sit next to me.
So, Gil, positive segment now. Lakers got the chance to bounce back Saturday,
Don't
reclaim.
mention Lakers right now, man.
No, it's positive.
Just say just certain names.
We beat Memphis.
Little
Y'all
clock.
won.
You say like Luca.
So the Lucas
Just
got
say
the
Luka,
chance to
man.
bounce back Saturday and reclaim the 4th spot in Memphis in the Grizzlies' first game after firing their former head coach, Taylor Jenkins. We'll have more on that in a moment. Before the game, Lakers head coach J.J. Redick met with Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves, challenged his big three to play with more force and creativity when they're on the floor together, and the trio accepted that challenge. Let's take a look at some of those highlights from this weekend. So John Morant back on the floor after missing the previous 6 games,
Lemon Daddy over
finished with
here.
22 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists in 31 minutes of action. Austin Reeves, Lexie, like you pointed out, also known as Lemon Daddy, also known as Papa de Limon, in certain communities, led the Lakers 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists, 5 for 8 from deep, 10 for 10 from the line. Luka had 29, 8 rebounds, and 9 dimes. He was 8 for 18 from the field, but 11 for 12 from the line. And LeBron added 25.6 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals on 10 for 21
Damn.
shooting. Let's watch Luka put Edie in the mixer.
Is
Take
Edie,
that book.
how Edie doing this year?
He's not playing bad.
He all rookie? He made all rookie then?
It's possible. Okay. Oop.
Damn.
But Luka taught him a few things about life in the NBA.
If that was Gilbert, it'd be everywhere.
And shout out Gabe Benson, also known as Shamar Moore. 15 points off the bench.
Okay.
Knocked down 4 threes.
Little Medea braids, okay. Little Medea braids. You know how you can pull them off, you can just pull his whole head up.
Lakers had a 50, 40, 90 game as a team. Shot 51% from the floor, 44% from 3, nearly 93% at the line. Finished their 4-game road trip with a record of 2-2. Now a game and a half behind the Nuggets for the 3rd spot in the West. Well, let's go to the pro Lakers side of the couch first. What do you like about this Lakers squad so far in the Luka era, and what concerns you about this team?
Go ahead, Gilbert.
You said concern? Nothing concerns.
Okay.
No, nothing concerns me.
You got it.
Where we at? We in the 4th spot?
In the 4th spot right now, very tight Western Conference.
Oh, yeah, we good. We good. That's who we want to play in the first round.
I believe 8 games left for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Very difficult strength of schedule.
Was this the day they fired their coach?
I think they fired him the day before, then the Lakers pulled into town.
Dang, that sucks. Because usually when you fire your coach, the team gets a win.
Like the rally.
Not this time.
Ja look like he don't want to be there. You see that
And I'm just
backdoor
like,
clip
why don't
LeBron did? Ja just jogged like,
Let's fucking wait till the season's over to fire.
Is he ready to leave?
It doesn't make sense.
Ja Morant.
We're going to talk about that in just a
Doesn't make any
second.
sense.
But the Lakers look good, man. If he play Memphis first round,
Did y'all see the clip Bane?
it might be 4.
Bane said, as far as regarding the firing of Jenkins?
About how he didn't miss no shots and he didn't.
Yeah. So basically it's like, the coach didn't shoot no shots. He ain't had to guard nobody. He got fired because of the shit we wasn't doing in the game plan.
But they in a good seed, though. How you get fired when you win, though?
Winning is coach in franchise history.
That's why he's saying, that's why Bane is like, it's not on him. It's on us because we fucked that up.
Somebody didn't want him there.
See, yeah, something happened.
Yeah, because
you don't
Bane
fire
don't want him there 'cause
coach
he
that
played
don't
Bane.
Ja Morant hasn't been playing as much as he should this year.
Yeah.
JJJ, went down.
JJJ?
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Young fella from last year.
GG.
GG. He missed the majority of the season, so they're
they're
your playoff team. So why would you fire them? That means somebody was like, "Fuck that."
Many feel like the writing was on the wall. I think even Taylor Jenkins thought that he might have got booted last season. He was asked to fire a bunch of coaches, bring in new staff this season.
How long has he been there?
I believe it was 5th in the midst of his 6th season, but
So crazy.
He got to win it. He got to win it.
Yeah, he only missed
most wins in
once,
franchise history.
Yeah.
So we seen coaches getting fired with winning records and coaches holding their jobs, getting their ass blasted every season, still because they got a name and they get to keep their job because they got friends that's going to protect that. Taylor Jenkins ain't got that. Now who was the other dude? There was Griffin, and then was it Monty? Yeah. Monty Williams. These are all guys who with winning records are being excused and we don't know why.
Yeah.
And then they don't get rehired. And we got guys like JJ pulling up and just automatically get a job just because Mark Jackson ain't even got a second chance.
After winning the chip.
Because you got niggas like me on your team.
All right, get this
motherfucker out of here.
Right away. Him with me.
You know how to do it, yeah. I done got them all out of there. I got time for this shit.
Yeah,
I would just be honest
that
with
like
you,
a
man.
job. That sound like
You
a
think
job.
I felt bad for it? Nah, just say good. You need to.
So let's talk Lakers real quick, then we'll go more in depth on the whole Taylor Jenkins.
Did Mike Brown have a winning record too?
When the I believe
Hell
it
no.
was
Sacramento?
when the
Hey man, yeah, man. Hey, is this
yeah.
movement just?
He had a winning record?
ended the 16th season playoff drought.
Fox said move around.
Fox said move around, but then who moved
Mike
who?
Budenholzer. So Budenholzer won a championship with the Bucks, ended up getting
DeRozan?
booted.
Now he's in
Listen.
Phoenix.
Or
Yeah.
it might have been DeRozan.
Listen,
Might
you
get
don't
a-
just
might
move
get
a
fired.
coach unless
Frank Vogel, obviously.
the
booted him.
stars are basically saying, "Hey man, look."
Get him out of here.
They moved the coach and the star. So whose fault was that?
You getting fired right before playoffs?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Playoff run you've been pushing for all season.
They must know they ain't gonna.
Or they might have did some shit. He might have did some shit he wasn't supposed to do. Put that JJJ in. Why the fuck you playing him? Who's up for Supermax?
They're gonna have to pay him now.
$325 million.
He about to be all NBA.
$325 million.
He
Or
about to be all NBA.
if you just sit his ass, he gets paid 120 something.
But that's if he won Defensive Player of the Year. Defense
Why
dropped.
are you giving him enough time to win Defensive Player of the Year?
Or no, he got to make an all team too.
You got to make a all
But
NBA
if
team.
we're winning, right? We're winning. And if he's going to get rewarded for the winning, so why are you playing him this much?
Because we're trying to make a playoff.
Yeah. But he's going to cost me 120 something more million 200 million.
Yeah.
So you think that there's a lot of pushback with coaches that are giving them what they supposed to do, and then they want to win?
Yeah,
and
the
they're
coaches
like,
are supposed to win, and that's the problem. The
Lou was
coaches
saying
want to win. The owners is thinking about business.
Yeah.
So if you really think about it, why would he be suspended? I mean, why would he get kicked out right now? It doesn't make sense. The only thing that's up for your coaching job is the man I don't want to pay $200 million to right now. So you sitting here playing him 35 fucking minutes, he might get back into the defensive player of the year.
What if he make like all defensive team? He still get the money?
I don't know if it's the all defensive team counts. I don't know if it's all NBA or defensive player of the year. Then he becomes eligible for that super
Which
max.
he was in the he was in the conversation for All NBA.
Yeah, that's
before
what
he
I'm
got
saying.
hurt.
Play 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking your time up. That's what you're supposed to be doing as a coach.
Bobo.
Do the Bobo on him.
but look, but what if we're losing and I'm doing the Bobo? It makes me look worse because now I look like I'm tanking.
As a coach, you look worse, but for me,
you look good, of course.
For me as an owner, you doing a great ass job.
But not as if we want to get to the playoffs.
I don't give a fuck about no. I don't care about the play. The playoffs cost me another $200 million for this player. So it's either the player or your job.
But the playoffs do bring money in.
And whoever you replace me with is gonna do the same thing I'm trying to do, which is win. So you're gonna lose with the next guy too, unless you telling him we tanking.
No, right now, it's not about tanking. This player right now is if we're winning and he's playing well, I have to pay him $200 million extra.
So do you want to keep this player, or do you want
Yes,
or you want to show this player that you're trying to franchise tag him?
I want to keep him for 125.
He don't want to stay. He want to go. He want to
But
be
he
here
can't
for
get
300.
But he can't get $300 million nowhere. So I'm the one that can pay him the most, no matter what. Just this extra franchise tag gives him 325, and he's not my franchise player. So I got my franchise player for cheap, and then I get my second best player for cheap.
But it's looking at how you're doing it.
But dude,
how you're keeping your players for cheap.
They penalize the coach, and they're trying to penalize Jaren because their superstar has been
but could it be Ja though? Ja
Not producing, overproducing.
No. Ja. I'm talking about Ja.
Oh, Ja.
Ja don't look like he interested though. Like he look like he mad. Or
Like JJJ ain't going nowhere. It's just he's gonna cost me an extra $200 million. You playing him. Like y'all got a motherfucking
That
contract
looked like his
going
team
on.
for most of the
Like
season.
he promised you some money on the side.
But Ja can't be mad.
Right,
Ja,
shit
like, he don't wanna
happens.
be
But
there
he
right
can't.
now.
He can't. He has to be in redemption mode. You put everything into this situation. We are all here because of some shenanigans. So you can't be mad.
He might not put him in the same position he used to put him in.
Let's go in depth on this.
Ja
So,
not getting the same buckets he used to get
the offense
either.
is different.
He don't look like the same player either.
So let's
Cause it
go in
ain't the
depth
same
on this thing.
offense.
So according to Shams, Jenkins was called into the Grizzlies office on Friday morning, fired in person.
Damn.
Amidst of his sixth season in Memphis, had a record of 250 and 214 in the regular season. As we pointed out, those 250 wins, most in franchise history. Also led the Grizzlies to the playoffs in 3 of his first 5 seasons. Obviously, they were on pace to make it again this year, but was 9-14 in the postseason. Grizzlies were 8-11 since the All-Star break at the time of Jenkins firing. Grizzlies assistant Tuomas Izalo, I'm trying to say that right, don't get mad at me. Tuomas Izalo, who is in his first season coaching in the NBA, was named interim head coach. So after the Grizzlies lost to the Lakers Saturday, Ja Morant had this reaction when asked about the team parting ways with the only coach he's had in his NBA career.
I was in the bed. My people's called, like, did you see the internet? I thought somebody said something about me again. And then I seen it. I was shocked. Texted Dez and Trip. Yeah, that's all.
It's sort of unusual to be this deep into your career and have only had one coach. So, like, what does it sort of mean to you? What do you think it means to the team for this change to happen at this point in the season?
What it mean to me?
To you and to the team.
I mean, it's tough for me. Like you said, I had Coach Taylor since, I got here. Everything, I've done in a Grizzlies jersey, pretty much been under him. So that's always tough. It's my first time really experiencing, coach leaving since I've really been hooping. So it was a lot to process, but with the timing, it's just tough. Like we had to quickly turn the page to the Lakers. And, you know, that's just the tough part and the business part of, I guess, the NBA.
I'm just imagining John Beck in the car, like, you see the internet? Like, what
Like,
about
what I
it?
do now?
What on the internet do y'all want me to see? But according to a report from the Athletics, Joe Varden and Kelly Iko, Jenkins' dismissal was inevitable, only a surprise given the timing, with multiple league sources expecting Memphis to make changes this offseason due to growing discontent between Jenkins and the players, unease among his assistants, and different visions between Jenkins and the front office on how to play. So Jenkins was forced to fire the bulk of his coaching staff last season, thought he was going to be a part of it as well. Came back this season, installed a new fast-paced offense at the behest of the front office, with parts of that scheme being introduced by their now interim head coach, Izalo. He was a two-time coach of the year in Germany's Pro League. Last season led Paris to a promotion from the Euro Cup to the Euro League while being named coach of the year in France's second division. But reportedly, John Moran had issues with this offense on multiple occasions, was seen arguing with Jenkins on the sidelines about rotations, substitutions, and offensive
That's not
play
the game.
calls. So when y'all see this, I think the only thing for me, you're in the fourth, fifth spot, you've been bouncing back and forth, you're having a great bounce back season.
He was forced to fire his whole staff?
I think a bulk of that staff last season thought he was going to be a part of it. They retained him, let him come through. Grizzlies had a hot start to this season, like I mentioned. Been struggling a little bit since the All-Star break. We heard what Ja had to say.
Man.
But just the timing of it. I mean.
Yeah, it's
Weird.
tough.
And Gil, you saying, hey, fuck the playoffs.
I mean, he had 23, 19, 27, and his ass get fired right after that.
Who?
Jaren.
Oh.
Like, I've been in them offices upstairs, so I done heard them conversations and shit. There's basketball, and then there's business of basketball. And this is business of basketball.
They don't have to pay him, though, right?
It don't. Okay, look.
If he becomes eligible, yeah.
If he
they're gonna
becomes
have
eligible,
to.
it doesn't matter. He's negotiating. You think he's gonna take, like right now, if he doesn't make a team, he's automatically at 120 something.
Yeah.
If he makes the team, the max he can get is 300 and something,
I
which
know.
means you
But
think.
Memphis don't got that.
What I'm saying is, if you think that the conversation is starting at 120 something, no.
No, but I'm saying
We in the 300s.
as Memphis, you don't have to pay him.
So you lose him for nothing.
Hey, man, that's just
You can't even sign.
He's about
You
to be
can't
free
even
agent.
sign and trade him. You can't even sign him and trade him for 300 because there's nobody that's gonna
That's what
give
I'm
you
saying.
$300 million worth of assets for.
So what? He gonna go on the market and somebody ain't gonna pay that.
250 is still.
So you can't match what somebody else.
250 is still more than you want to pay him anyway.
So he's got one more year left on his deal, set to make $23 million next year. So they could funny style. I'm not giving an extension this summer.
Yeah.
Wait till trade deadline or before trade deadline next year.
They're
Try to
giving
move
his-
him.
if he don't make a team, they're giving his ass an extension this year. They're not even going. You're not even going to try it next year.
But if you were now,
'Cause you can't start the season next year doing
Hope
that
it,
shit.
yeah.
But if you're Jaren Jackson, do you take that extension?
If he wants to stay, it's up to him.
Then you could
Yeah.
trade him, right?
I mean, we've
If you
seen.
wanna stay-
You could trade him
We've
like
seen-
they did Luka. Shit.
But we've seen, guys like Kuminga kind of play this game. Not to say he's on the same level as
Yeah, but,
JJJ, but it
They play
can
that
go.
bench
It can
game,
go.
they
It can
start
go
playing
left for you very
offense toward-
quickly.
against you. Yeah, I mean,
Or now this summer, you just say, "Look, get me out of here." He's set to make, I think,
Yeah, I
$23 million next season.
I see what you could get for him. See what's on the market before you try to pay him.
not if you want him. You want him. You just
You
don't
do.
want him for the ticket he's at.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You try to get something you can get. The best.
Are they gonna keep this assistant coach as the coach? Do we
He's
know
the
any
interim
of
for right
that?
now.
Wait,
I guess that's
wait, this coach is.
The assistant coach was named the interim head coach. He had a
But
lot to
this
do
guy
with
is new too, right?
First
So
year in
his
the NBA.
first year in the league, they brought him onto this staff. He was coaching in France.
Like this whole
previously.
situation is funny.
I'm just saying,
It's funny.
So they're bringing in international coaches back into the fold so they can bring in.
More
How many international players they got on the team?
I don't know.
Anybody.
Probably international offense.
Aldama,
Yeah,
Edie.
international offense.
I
I don't think they have any internet. Do they?
think it's a couple more on the bench.
Someone they drafted. They drafted someone who ain't playing right now.
let me look at it right now.
Oh no, that's Charlotte.
Yeah. Other than that,
I don't think they.
Probably just an international
Aldama.
style. It's just an international style. They're probably trying to get
Yuki on a two-way, but
Aldama is from. Well, he went to school here, but
I think trying to incorporate that international style had Jenkins kind of change the offense up. But, listening to Grizzlies fans, writing was on the wall. Knew this was coming, knew this was happening.
And you couldn't, what I'm saying is
wait till the season.
Like I'm trying to figure out, you couldn't wait for the season again?
No, I think what I'm hearing Bain say is we went against the coach. The coach was trying to have us play a certain type of way, and guys were conflicting with it.
Yeah.
And so it was one of them situations where you got to get him out of here for the players to even show up and want to do nothing. Because he's probably cussing their ass out for every little thing, like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Run it like this.
Yeah.
And certain kids nowadays, they'll fucking shell. They'll shrink, and everyone is so scared and fucking punk pussy.
Damn. Punk pussy.
Hey, punk pussy.
I was trying to be righteous for a second. I was trying to be righteous.
The honorable.
Shit.
Shot light.
My bad. The Lord. We've been working. We've been working together. We've been working together. We're trying to stay corporate. Shit. Fuck. But man, it's just not gonna. I don't like it. I don't like that energy because I think Taylor is one of those hard-nosed Adrian Griffin types. Like he wants it done this way.
Yeah.
When you don't do it, he had a problem with it. And I think these young guys they can't take that criticism.
And we saw the situation recently on the bench. I think Bain and Aldama.
Yeah. That was different too.
Yeah. Giving them a push. Like they said, there's been multiple instances this season with Ja not feeling what was going on. So let's talk a little bit about
I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. From February to right before he got suspended, it don't even make sense.
Who got suspended?
Before he got kicked off, February was a winning month for them. They were killing. Went on a 4-game winning streak at the beginning of this month, and then you wait till he loses a couple, then you fire him?
So he lost a couple in a row?
I think 8-11 since the All-Star break.
That's not bad.
Before he
I
got
know, that's what I'm saying. Six and six in the last 12 games.
It's solid.
So it's like...
And they're at 5 in the West?
Is in the same spot
bouncing back between 4 and 5.
In a great place. In the West, they're in a great place.
That's what I'm saying. It makes that's why I said
they're in a
They were
great
second
place.
for most of the season.
Oh, that's
They
incredible.
were 2 until
So
this.
even right now, though, they've got a game lead over the Warriors for the 5th spot, a game and a half lead over the Timberwolves, 2-game lead over the Clippers. So it's looking, and that's the thing about this West right now, between 4 and 8,
Warriors?
and really even 3 if you want to get to it. Somebody has a nasty run to end the season.
And they were trying to get healthy, too. Like, Memphis trying to wait for everybody to get...
Oh, yeah, man.
that's
JJ wasn't playing
That's
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah,
Like they've
wasn't
been winning, so it makes no... Like you can say they was upset about us. The offense been all season. And this is where I have us, and we had a short staff, so...
Well, think about that.
But they
that
probably
whole
messed
Memphis
with
team.
the second coach or some intern coach.
But think about how they've been playing throughout the last 2 years. Ja's been hurt, Bane's been hurt. JJJ had to hold it down by himself and then here comes Bane, but Ja get hurt. Bane get hurt, Ja come back. And they never really been able to gel all 3 together where it's like, all right, we know what we got. And then throw Edie in there. Them 3 with Edie and a healthy Gigi.
Yeah, they were straight.
They straight. Aldama is a tough off the bench guy. So I think they messed up with this. And I don't know who this coach is, but I know he ain't no NBA former player or no former coach.
And this is
The game he got fired was the 65th or 66th game.
21-22, second in the West, get to the second round, get packed up by the Warriors. Next season, second in the West. Get to the first round, lose to the Lakers.
Ending second in the West.
Last season, 27-55. Obviously, don't make the playoffs, as you mentioned, with Ja and all those situations going on. This season, at points, hovering in that 4 or 5 range.
What's the total win right now?
They are
39 and 28.
So they're about to have a 40-win season?
They're 44 and 30.
They're 44 and 30. Oh, shit.
Oh,
so they went from 27 to...
Last season with no Ja and obviously all the situations going on there. 44 wins this year. Obviously, I mentioned he had to boot some of the staff.
Business
And even Jenkins thought.
man.
Jenkins surprised that he got to come back this season,
Business
but
of it is
This is
nasty.
business, man.
Oh, okay. So he was surprised because of the bad season and losing all the pieces.
Bad season, they said you got to
Lost
fire
his
some of
staff.
your assistants. We're going to bring some other people on. I think the front office has kind of been applying the pressure, so he thought there was a potential he was going to get booted last season.
Why did they
And this
get rid-
season kind of knew it was coming. Obviously, they make a finals run or whatever. He maybe retains his job, but based on how things are panning out.
Who did they get at the trade deadline? Why did they get rid of Marcus Smart? I just seen that to the Wizards.
Did they waive him?
I
They
don't
traded
know.
him, I think.
Did they get a big piece back or something?
No.
See, I was thinking.
Got the beverage, but let's talk a little bit about Ja. So Ja's numbers have seen a decline this season, playing a career low minutes per game, averaging 22 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, career high 3.8 turnovers, 44 games. Under contract with the Grizzlies through the 2028 season. But what does Jenkins getting fired mean for Ja Morant's future with the Grizzlies? His name was mentioned in trades
crazy
at the
that
deadline.
Oh, yeah, it was.
How different people's careers are.
Not his name. Well, didn't the owner say he's not getting traded?
There was
so
some
Well, they
rebel.
said, I mean,
Owners say a lot
they
of
things
things.
all the time. But to have one coach for the whole,
His whole
first
NBA
years.
career.
like, I mean, that's something I personally can't relate to. I had like 5 different coaches in my first 4 or 5 years. So, and I've had 3 different. I've had 3 different coaches in LA alone.
I did too. I'm true, I did too.
So
That 1 year?
it's crazy.
That 1 year with me?
When you didn't, you wasn't
It's like it's like an underrated thing that people don't understand about being a professional athlete is having that stability.
How many coaches you said you had?
He
3?
had fucking
Just in LA.
I had 3 and 4 years in Minnesota.
Yeah.
We had a secretary become our coach.
2
What's
and
his
3
name?
years
Pep
in college.
Scott?
I think my whole career, let me see.
They found the motherfucker.
2, 3.
All Gil fault. They just start picking motherfuckers. Come on, come downstairs and coach.
I've had like 6 coaches.
Remember Tap
About
Scott?
to be my 7th coach, about to start my 8th year.
So obviously you experienced a lot of
That was the
instability
second year though.
during your time. How
Yeah.
does that side of it? Because Grizzlies
It's
not in that
hard.
position. Ja, only coach he's had his whole career. But what's the flip of that now? You get new coaches in trying to bring in their mentality, put their DNA into the team, and it's like, bro, I don't even know how long you're gonna be here for.
Man, I just like dating.
Here you go.
Trying to come in here and change some shit. I don't even know how long you gonna be here. Shit.
My shit.
Yeah, I was trying to change my drapes. I like these drapes. Fuck. Take your flowers and get the hell on somewhere. Shit.
Why y'all doing my flowers like this?
They're red.
That's bad luck.
You ain't get the right color, man. You ain't get the right color.
I'm taking all the
See,
red
see how
roses.
nobody in Reno tried to catch him. That's how
No,
you
they don't want to get married.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
wants
what
to
they
get
on
married.
here. That's what they
Shit.
We
Leave them
supposed to
shit.
dive on the floor?
Yeah, dive on it if you want.
hell no.
Dive on it if you want it, Lexie.
Never. Dive in
Lexie did.
Dive on it if you want it.
Bad odds.
He
Put
said
them
never.
flowers.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Never.
But in
She
all
on
sincerity,
one today.
all
Weird
sincerity,
bitch.
Weird bitch. Tell her.
Clip that. I'm sorry.
Clip the fuck out of that. We're going straight to shade room.
Because I know it's
No,
someone.
I'm
I know it's
not.
someone out there.
People know that I
Like
curse.
I heard her
just don't
say that
curse
to me
here.
last night.
Lexie,
be
my first time
cursing.
hearing you curse since we worked together. I'm proud of you. I just want you to know that.
Like the first time I heard Michael Jordan cuss. What y'all niggas doing?
I ain't taking a picture with no dribble.
I said, did you say nigga, boy? You Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he did.
Shut up, nigga.
Shout out Chameleonaire.
That's why I don't fuck with that.
If you haven't watched the Chameleonaire story about when he tried to take a picture with MJ, bro.
What'd he say?
What's up?
What'd he say?
I ain't taking a picture with no niggas.
Michael Jordan said that?
That's what Chameleonaire said in the story. One of my favorite.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
That's classic.
I told you he real. I told you. Y'all think Mike, he hiding for a reason.
hell no, I
I do not fuck with none of y'all niggas. Don't call me for no interview. LeBron, why are you calling me? I don't want to talk to you. Some fucking call him. How you get my number?
Oh, you had a Morris.
Why you have to go? Why you have to go to LeBron's?
Because he just talking about Michael Jordan.
nah,
I don't
stop,
fuck with you
please.
niggas. Leave me alone. I'm golfing.
Hey, dummy,
Is that why I can't get my membership?
Hell yeah. I'm golfing.
I got to change from Woodland Hills to Sherman Oaks. Sherman Oaks. Calabasas. Oh, there's some white folks over there.
Different.
Gotta check in. When you cross through Calabasas.
Don't you talk about MJ like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the story.
You said he number 6.
Yeah, what you talking
Oh,
about?
no, just for 24 hours.
Yeah, this today.
24 hours.
Today we on the
Perfect
day.
day
We
to
on
talk about
Saturday.
it.
24
We on
hours.
Perfect day to
Saturday.
talk about it.
Yeah, perfect day.
It was just
Put 'em at
24 hours.
6.
All
Or it
of
was 48 hours after you hit the shot. I just extended it because you reminded me.
He actually had
That Chameleonaire story is old, but I still go back and watch that video when I need a
I
laugh.
gotta
that's
look at
hilarious.
that one. Damn.
But what do we think about Ja's future in Memphis?
I feel like John, sometimes you get tired of hearing the same voice over and over. he probably needed some new light, some new energy. And for Ja, I think they just trying to figure out ways to, I don't know, probably get his mojo back, get his energy back, because you don't see the same Ja out there. So firing the coach probably sparked something. They hope to spark something. So.
And just looking at the clip, I was in
When he
bed.
was
My
like,
people
what
called
they
me.
say about me now, like that weighs on you.
Hell
You always got
They
something
said, you
to say.
see the internet, it's like, damn, I thought
I
they
can't
said something about me.
imagine living life that way. Like, it
I
must
can't
suck.
see it.
If
you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, nigga.
Nah, that's a
But they
different
don't even
lifestyle,
be,
boy.
nah.
You ain't
I
got
know
no
you
haters, you
hating
ain't
on them.
popping.
They just always
It ain't
got some
hating
weird
though. It's
shit.
let us wait. Like you go out one night and then you wake up in the morning and everybody calling you like, what the fuck I do last night? You tired of being on TMZ and Shade Room and shit.
Right,
I done got caught. Yes, I done got
I'm like,
caught
is
1,000
this
times. This shit is personal. This shit hurt.
So it's draining.
Yes.
Yeah,
You ain't
tell
built.
he
You
look
ain't
drained.
built. Like
Nah,
you
it's
ain't
just
built
'cause
for
you get
this.
tired, like, God
You
damn.
making it seem like for the motherfuckers it's built for. No, don't do it. It's not built for Nick Young. It's built,
It is, but you
it's
get
built.
tired.
It's built for the strong.
It ain't. It ain't.
You got to be strong.
Well, shit. You wasn't strong
Put
enough.
your back into it.
You wasn't strong enough for that white woman.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Why you think I'm wearing white?
Oh, okay. Nah, she made you love white ever since.
Why you think I'm wearing white?
Been chasing the white ever since.
Yeah, vanilla is my favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gil's Arena. If you have not done so
Yeah,
already,
help
download
me
the app,
go
use promo code Gil, get $1,000 in bonus cash for the special
Drinks
pick.
don't taste the same.
So, do we feel like Jaws?
It ain't got the tang to it.
You know the feeling.
Milk or magnesia.
I don't even know
Pour
why
it in
y'all-
the cup. Thank you. If it ain't got no milk in it, you better pour it out. Better put some water on that damn shit. No. No water milk with my cereal. Okay?
I'm not fucking with you, man.
Again, this ain't about Ja, so I don't even know why we bringing Ja's name.
So, it's about Jaren Jackson Jr., but if you're Ja Morant, at what point is it like, all right,
Yeah.
you go from saying I'm fine in the West. Taylor
You're
Jenkins.
fine in the West. It's not like you're not. This
I
is
will
not.
say, ever since he said that, shit has not
It has
been
not been
fine
fine.
in the West.
We're pretending
I mean, they
this
have
is the
technically
sun.
been fine in the West, but
And the
it has not
reality
been
is,
fine for him.
Memphis not in the West for all those who.
But what I'm saying is, this is not the Suns. Like, we're trying to pretend
That
this
shit
is the
is far.
Suns organization. They are fifth right now, and everybody in front of them actually got new people, right? Now, think about if the contract stays at 147 and he signs this summer, where that actually puts them? That puts them in a great future. You got both your superstars underpaid. That's how a dynasty is made. Both your superstars, Ja didn't sign his supermax because he was in trouble. Jaren Jackson just missed his supermax. You got Bane for cheap. You got Gigi, right? You can still get him for cheap because he's not performing as well. You have a very great young roster that you didn't have to overpay for. So I don't see them trying to make no moves if they can get Jaren Jackson to sign a contract at 147 this summer.
But do you think if you're Jaren Jackson, I'm not rolling with that contract?
I don't give a but then he has to deal with me next year. Same thing, Kuminga. How's that working for him? You have to look around at the business part of it. How is it working for the motherfucker over in Golden State? Does he look happy?
But is he me?
Huh?
Is he me? He not me.
He not me.
He not me. And I can up my production.
How?
By playing better.
How is Kuminga playing better if I'm controlling his situation? We got to remember, at some point, you have to think about the people that are being controlled by the entity up top. Yeah, you can come in here thinking you have your own agenda that I'm going to go out here and be the max player. And I'm like, I personally don't want to pay you that. So I'm going to say, well, I don't care about the season. I really don't. You are going to cost me $200 million that I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay it. So I'm going to do everything in my power not to pay it. If you sign the contract this year, 147, you can go and be whatever the fuck you want to be. So you want to be a superstar, you want to be MVP, I'm for it. Because it won't cost me nothing extra.
But you're anticipating that he goes into the market and nobody's going to give him the money.
No, no. He's not a free agent until next year.
No, I know. I'm saying what you're saying is if he don't sign or they don't give him the big max.
He
right?
can't get the 3 max unless he
all
makes
NBA.
unless he makes an all NBA.
He can get
so
it
I can
somewhere
get him
else.
the regular
though.
max.
But he can get it
He can just get
next year. This summer,
he can get a smaller, shorter year max, but it won't be with.
So
the
this
Grizzlies.
year, let's say he just finished out, he doesn't get anything, right? Just all NBA, not defensive player of the year. I can give him max deal,
Which
147.
Is 147. Okay.
If he makes the defensive player of the year, he automatically bumps to 300.
300. Okay.
Right?
Okay, so
right.
even if he doesn't make all NBA but wins defensive player of the year, well, he's not gonna.
If he won, if he won defensive player of the year, he would be eligible for that super max.
But not all.
I'm not sure about all defense.
So yeah, so
all NBA or defensive player of the year makes him eligible. I'm not sure about all defensive team. I don't think that is the.
Well, who he's in the race with, it doesn't look like he'll win it anyway.
Yeah, but you're still tampering with it. So if let's say you finish the season, we go wherever. I'm going to offer you the max 147. You can have all of that, all you want. 300 changes. Because remember that extra 200. Think about what I can do with this team.
Yep.
I don't have Ja Morant is up in 3 more years.
But you got to also read the room and know that the guys who've been playing for this particular award has been playing more than him, and he just got hurt. So him coming back automatically puts him below. Yeah. But you playing him for the meaning of the playoffs, and a 147 is, it is what it is, but the 300 does mean what it means. But we know he can't get that.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to win that defensive player of the year. He hasn't had that type of year.
But he can make all.
He's third. He's third right now. He was first before he got hurt.
But when did he just come back? He just came back, right?
Yeah, he only missed like 5 games. So it's not like he missed a lot. He only missed 5 games and he's at 3. So if the other 2 get hurt, he's back 1.
But I don't think he's going to do anything blaring that's just going to take him over the top.
I know, but I don't want to risk that shit.
But
so.
And they already was.
I don't want to turn
NBA.
him off though. I don't want to turn him off thinking that we're trying to do this type of shit just because of that. When it's out of reach anyway, it's already out of reach.
It is, but at the same time, all this emphasis on like defense and shit. Why he can't get it if he make the all defensive team? Like,
Who do we say was
like? Why he can't still be up for the Super Max? They put so much defense win championships and all this shit. But if you make the all defense,
we don't know what his contract is.
People don't give a fuck.
No, what I'm saying, we don't know what his contract is, and we don't know what the wording is for that award.
Yeah, but
right.
Either way, he's played the last 8 games. He's been back in the mix.
Yeah.
But it just all goes back to, all right, if I don't get the extension offer this year, if I do get it and I don't like the bread, now do I force the Grizzlies' hand and be like, look, I'm just going to walk after next season?
I'm saying no.
You saying no to the extension?
We're watching it with Kuminga. When
Are you saying take it?
No, what I'm saying is I told him to take it because I know what they're gonna do. And I was in the NBA when the shit was under the radar, listening to owners talk about this shit. Watching people's contracts, like Nate Robinson talked about, why he hates what, Doc?
Oh yeah.
Because he had to go in a game and he put him in for like 2 minutes and set his ass, so his number dropped, so he didn't have to pay him an extra $2 million.
Yeah.
This is the thing, like the organization has things that benefits them, and they're gonna tell the owner, the coach, hey, I need you to put his ass in and sub his ass out. Because I don't want to pay the extra $2 million on a losing team. When you're winning and you're doing all this, of course they're gonna give you your money. But when they're not, they're looking at you and how to save money.
They're like in a weird spot though, because they are winning.
But look, you got Draymond as number 1.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley's number 2.
Damn, Draymond.
And then you got a third Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, Dyson.
Also, they moved his ass to 4.
Yeah,
Draymond passed Mobley already.
Is 4.
Yeah, Draymond is right there.
Draymond gonna win defensive player of the year.
Second.
Mobley second.
When is his contract up?
Let me pull it up.
Next year, I think.
Who?
Did he sign
This summer, right?
He just signed? Oh, so he's fine.
He just
Who,
signed.
Mobley?
Okay, Mobley just signed.
Yeah, he's not tripping.
But Mobley's the closest.
He should get it.
He got 15.
Yeah, Mobley under contract through 2029. He good. He got his bread.
Him and Draymond go and do y'all thing, man. We don't give a fuck about.
Why don't you just trade JJ for Zion?
I'm not trading. No, why? I don't need to trade him. You signed 140. I want to pay you 147.
Go get Zion.
I want to pay you 147. Because if I pay you 147 with the 200 million extra, I can go get Zion still. You see the difference? 200 million is another max player.
Ain't Zion own contract?
200 million is another max player.
But dude, what max player?
200 million.
No, I see what he's saying.
you're
Look,
saying.
he's trying to minimize the cost by paying a nigga 30 million, 35 million.
Ain't Bang a max contract?
No, they all
can be balanced.
Everybody else is balanced. So if I pay him 300 then I can't go anybody. If I get you for 147, that 200 million extra, I can say, hey, I can get you KD. I can actually build a team.
So you got Morant under contract through 2028, Bane under contract through 2029. So you've already got them two locked up.
That's nasty.
So
Memphis could actually be a real team.
That's what I'm saying.
In 2-3 years.
Now you see what I'm saying? You need him to sign this 147.
They actually in better position than OKC would be in because they got 3 major pieces already locked in. They got Edie, they got Gigi, they got Aldama, and they got the money 200 to go and fucking get Zion like they
so
said.
I can sign Gigi for a nice, reasonable deal, and I still got so much money to play with.
But OKC got a treasure trove of draft picks. And
Bad thing, but the bad thing about it is it's Memphis and it's a small market.
But if I sign him for $300 million, I can never trade him. You're talking about Luka money. You're talking about Luka money. Like he's not going to be ever on that level.
But the only time you could do something like that, like trade him at 300, is if we're a playoff team and we can actually convince a team to offload this for a couple pieces, and we're still competing for a championship. But you get our big piece. You can take this and build around him.
147. I'm in heaven with him. Right?
Yeah, no,
NBA,
for sure.
Defensive player. Listen, I can move him anywhere I want in the world. 300 million. You're talking about Giannis. That's only a few players, and he's never going to be at that level, just marketing wise or nothing. So, 147. I'm begging him.
At least not in Memphis.
Yeah,
They just gonna be stuck in the same spot.
Because he's
4 or 5 forever.
No, if they sign him for 147, them motherfuckers is jumping up.
Okay.
They have too much money left over.
So we asked the chat, will Ja leave the Grizzlies?
200 million left.
73 of the chat believes that Ja will leave the Grizzlies in the near future.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, in the near future, yeah, maybe.
This
feels like
this coach move hurt him because it never happened before. So he's like, what the fuck?
Well,
is
it
this?
seems like he thinks like the front office has basically been like, we don't really care how you feel or think because we gonna get rid of your person.
Yeah, but some are saying too that he may have
pushed the made
helped nudge along.
And I know that probably sucks for him too, because if that's not the case, he's probably like,
Yeah,
I can't win. I can't win for shit.
For sure.
Like y'all think that I am responsible for this? When I'm surprised, just like I've literally said that I'm just as surprised as everybody else.
Thought they was talking about me.
It was Ja Daddy. Remember they stopped him from going?
Let's move on to
Shut up,
Mostly
Nick.
Fans.
Oh my God.
Presented by Underdog. Download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pickup. So we've got one email question from Underdog user Trey Banga. Trey Banga said, do you think we'll ever see a play-in team win a chip?
No.
Right, 60, the highest team to ever win an NBA championship. Do you think
I learned that this at Wings.
What?
16 the highest team that win the championship.
The worst ranked team to ever win a chip. But do you think we'll ever see a play-in team 7 to 10 be good enough?
Shit. Clippers, if they stay
Lakers
playing.
is close.
Is the Clippers in the play-in right now?
Yeah.
The Clippers moved all the way to the play-in?
No, they've been there.
They've been in the
They've
play-in.
been chilling in the
Warriors
play-in.
is 6.
The play-in's 9? What's the play-in?
7 to 10.
7
to 10.
Okay.
So right now,
7?
Timberwolves, Clippers,
Okay.
Mavs, Kings.
I'm thinking the play-in is after 8. Like 8, I ain't even counting that.
7
through
10.
10.
So yeah, I mean 7 and 8, they're technically playoff teams.
Yes, that's what I'm
so
thinking.
yeah, we might see a play-in team win.
Yeah.
Who would be not?
Where was Milwaukee when they won a championship?
It'll just be one of those teams that got kind of hurt at the beginning, and then they had to make it
get
come
healthy.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah,
Like
7, 8, you gotta win just that. If you're 7, you just gotta win that one game.
Win the one, you make it, you 7 or you lose, then you play the winner of 9-10 for the 8th spot.
Yeah, it'd be.
What was New York when they came? When New York did the Brunson shit? Was it 2 years ago? A year and a half ago?
They made the playoff run?
When they made the playoff run.
Last season? They were...
No, was it last year? No, when they had DiVincenzo.
Yeah, I think
They came from 13?
That was 2.
They was the 2 seed.
No, I'm saying before, when they made the run, they lost the players. And
That was last year. Right, last year?
before Cat.
Yeah, before Cat last year.
Yeah, last year.
Before they
They were
traded,
the 2
right?
seed.
So before they were
were the
number
2
2 seed, they ended number 2.
Yeah,
but they
was
started
like, it was like 5.
no, it was lower than that. They
went on
fought
the run,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, they made the run, but they had made the run with the hurt players, and they was overplaying them. So I'm thinking like a run like that. And remember, New York didn't have Nothing but Brunson and Hart and DiVincenzo. So
No, it'd be the Miami team you want.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Where the year
Jimmy.
before,
Yeah.
they were a top 1-2 seed, and then they just, people hurt at the beginning, they dropped down, and then they had to fight in, and then they become the 8th seed.
Yeah.
So it's really a 1 seed playing a 1 seed in a sense.
Yeah,
It's
so they
last
came
year's
off
1
of-
team playing this year's 1 team.
that was coming out of the bubble when they made
Nah,
it.
it was this was the last time they went to the championship.
Yeah, when they beat Boston.
When they beat, when they
Milwaukee.
2023.
They went
They
two
beat
straight
the-
years.
So 2023 when
That's
it was
they
Denver
were
Heat
the 8th
finals.
seed and they ended up beating the Bucks.
They beat the
Yeah,
Bucks
The
in
year
the first
before
round. Giannis hurt.
they were number 1 seed.
The year before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, but here we go. It's like this year's OKC team, right? Let's say something happens at the beginning of the year and they start off rough, right?
And they
People are
come back
injured.
healthy.
And then they start off bad and then they end up coming back and then they become an 8th seed.
Yeah.
Now that's the worst 8th seed
That's
you want
how
to
it's the
play. in
Clippers
playoffs.
right now.
Does feel like they, but also they are the Clippers, so I'm just saying, history has shown us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, I mean, honestly,
Clippers,
scary
but
roster, but
they 8 right now. And I don't want to
it's
play
not a
them.
team you want to see in the
They trying to
playoffs
get
if they're
Hell
healthy.
no.
Who?
I think the Clippers trying to get 7. Stay in 7. To
Trying
play
to stay in
Houston.
7. I do.
Play
too.
Houston?
Oh, play
yeah,
Houston?
I'm just, them veteran teams, man, they want to play them young teams,
Yeah.
man. Like, people don't
For real.
realize, y'all can bat for the young teams all you want. Man, them referees in the NBA,
Yep.
man, that is just fools going
Yep.
for these.
It seems like we're going to see a lot
I'm
of
gonna pick OKC
gamesmanship
as the
and
young
positioning
For sure.
to try and get the matchups. The Grizzlies may or
That's
may
just
not
like-
drop out of that fifth spot. Who's going to pop
Nah.
in? And the Lakers going to now try to drop or move up.
Grizzlies, remember, Grizzlies was a 3 seed at one point or 2 seed in Sacramento. What happened to them? Smacked in the first round. Like, nobody,
They lost to us, though.
Huh?
They lost to the Lakers.
of course.
But now,
That's what we want to play.
But the Warriors is 1 game behind
Where's
them,
that?
though.
I know.
And then the 8th seed, the Knicks
Did
had
you
made the
wanna play
finals
Warriors?
before in 99. What?
Where's
Lakers.
Sac is 9th or 10th. Hold on, let me double
They're
check.
10th.
That's good.
They're 10th. They got the last
Oh,
playing
man.
spot.
So what y'all think about Sac?
It's good to
Do
do
you
it
think
how we
Sac
did
could be
when we beat
dangerous?
Memphis.
No.
When we beat Memphis, they beat the Warriors.
don't.
And then
They've like
played,
lost all whatever steam
Denver.
that they had. It's gone.
Completely?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Was it the
Like
Fox,
that light
Fox
the
and
beam,
Mike Brown shit?
That
It
light
just
the
don't seem
beam,
like those
it's
teams are
all
playing very
done.
well right
Like
now.
they had so much energy behind that, and then it just
Who's
Last
Sac?
year?
Sac.
yeah.
Last
like
year,
it's
I mean, like-
evaporated.
Yeah, I don't know.
They was hitting the shit. Ding! Like,
They don't-
Yeah.
they don't
beam.
do
We
the
haven't
beam
seen
no
the
more.
beam. Even
Nice
when they
to
winning
beam.
now,
They
we
ain't
don't give a
beaming
fuck.
it.
Beam
They're about
not
to
getting
do-
much as much love as
They
it
don't fuck
used
about their
to.
beam no more.
They
Got no
don't.
energy.
Pay
They
the
got
light
no
bill.
energy in that
They
bitch.
do. So they gotta pay the light.
Pay the
Ain't
light
no
bill.
energy. The energy bill is that motherfucker costs too much money every
Say,
time
y'all
we push that
ain't, we
bitch.
spending too much money.
SoCal
Y'all not winning.
Can I-
And NorCal.
Can I get
Hold on, Gil. Let us do one thing first. So,
You gonna put
yes,
the
it is
eye
our
out.
million
No,
subscriber
put the
show. We've had a celebration all show, but we got to give away some bread. So, y'all got us to a Gillian. We're going to show y'all some love, give y'all some bread. Here are our final 3 winners of our Gillian subscriber giveaway. First off, Bully Bills. Bully Bills, you have $1,000 coming from Underdog. Next up, RJ45. RJ45, you have $1,000 coming from Underdog. Last but not least, Brizzy Boy, you won $1,000 from Underdog in bonus cash. But we're not done yet, Gil.
Yeah, Gil. So we reached out to the folks at YouTube, and they have a gift for you on behalf of the show and your creative vision reaching this milestone. We'll bring that out, ladies.
We got a plaque.
Oh God!
Come on, fire in the hole.
Them things is loud.
We got a
Them
plaque.
things is loud.
Look like,
Yeah, you got a plaque.
look like AI statue. Everybody touch it. Everybody touch it.
Everybody pass it around.
This is so cool.
We got our Gills Arena million subscriber plaque from the good folks over at YouTube.
Didn't feel.
Oh,
Didn't
you
feel
want a
good.
picture?
Huh? You shot me?
Can you smile?
No,
Can you be happy?
You didn't feel it.
It's Smokey in the arena.
I'm a villain.
As we pointed out, beginning of the show, job's not
You
finished.
talking like
It's
I'm
not
a
heavy.
kidnapper.
But-
I thought it was gonna be heavier.
Damn, can I see?
But before we go,
Whoa. Sit your ass down.
sit down.
Hey!
Like the
Now, I'm just saying, brother, you just got here, brother. You don't get to
Nigga,
you don't get to
I'm a part of this shit too.
You feel like 100.
I got money invested in this shit too.
phone book.
Gil,
Man, I want to give
before
a
we
shout out to
go,
my mama.
Nah, look,
I
no.
made it. Nick Jr. for all the jokes.
Gil. Let me go first.
For all the jokes you Gil and told about.
What's Swaggy stop? So before we go, Gil, in all sincerity, man, seriously want to give you your flowers. A couple years ago when you had this vision, just an idea. We didn't know how far we'd be able to come, but you assembled an amazing team, amazing creative. Shout out to the folks over at Underdog, Jeremy, Tim, Rubman, everybody over there for believing and supporting the vision. I still remember the first meeting we had at Soho House. It was like 7, 8, 9 white people I'd never seen in my life before talking about all this stuff. We seen some at Dog Bowl, but they cut the checks. But in all seriousness, just to bring it every day, it's a pleasure to be able to work with you, to be able to do this and just see the movement, see everybody supporting it. Like you mentioned, when we first started, a lot of people were out there hating. They said we wouldn't be able to accomplish the things that we accomplished. They were playing with your name, playing with everybody else's names on the couch, including myself. And now those same people have to bend the knee, bow down, and show respect.
Period.
But we just getting started, man. So, I'm not even excited about this 1 million. I know you're not excited about this 1 million shot. I know you're not excited about this 1 million. Lexie, I don't know if you're excited about this 1 million. No, we haven't talked. Swaggy,
I'm a little excited.
But the point being, we have so much more work to do, and we're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep bringing it to you every single day as long as we can. So, again, shout out to the Underdog team. And, Gil, you wanted to say something before?
Yeah, I want to thank Shannon Sharp for this one where, I just got to the show and they passed 1 million and he sent me a plaque, because I was part of the show, even though I got there late. So everybody that ever had a piece of, Gil's Arena, you will be getting a 1 million subscriber plaque. So there's about 40 plaques coming to you, people.
Plaques on plaques on plaques.
I tell you.
So we got a cake here to celebrate.
I wanted to say something.
Shout out to our crew.
I wanted to say something too. I wanted to say something too.
Show them the cake.
I wanted to say thank you, brother. I wanted to say thank you, brother. Thank all y'all, man. I want to say thank Joe, Kent, Lex.
Appreciate all y'all.
Everybody here, man, for welcoming me.
Hey, Suge. Hey, the people on YouTube, all the men on YouTube want to thank you too, boy. We see what you're doing with the camera, boy.
Shout out,
you zooming in on the right pieces, right?
So salute to our first million. Got many more to go.
Hold on, man. I thought we all get something to say. Can we all say something?
Yeah. Go ahead. You want to go first?
You have a speech? You wrote it down? I don't know. I'm scared.
Joke's on you. Joke's on you.
That's a good one. I like
Joke's
that.
on you.
Damn, we ain't got the smoke. That's
1 million. Joke's on you, baby girl.
Yeah.
Let's go.
My turn.
We about to get it. We're going to get, it only gets stronger. It get harder. It get bigger. Oh, shit.
It get harder and bigger?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
She going to have to run.
Well, I don't really want to follow
no,
that.
you got to follow that.
Lexie, you got to follow that up.
No, I just want to say thanks, guys, for embracing me and accepting me. And I had a really hard 2 years, being away from basketball and dealing with all that stuff. And I would not have been able to get through it without y'all. So I really appreciate y'all for bringing me on this journey.
Thank you.
Okay, I got to say, I want to thank y'all for.
All right, man. Kenyon said,
Kenyon and BJ and Cheryl.
Nah, I'm just
Shout out to
y'all, man. I
our entire
appreciate
crew.
y'all for real. It's a blessing to have me. I'm just know y'all just thankful for having me. It's a blessing for Swaggy to be a part of this. So thank y'all for blessing yourselves with me on this couch.
Cheers up. Thank you to our crew. Thank you to everybody who supports the show. Thank you to Underdog, Kenyon, Cheryl, Mr. B. We celebrating you with us in spirit. But this has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa!